going on. We'll find out here. Let's. We're going to keep rolling until we find out. Now, I want to bring you this update here from Ammon Bundy, and I'll let you listen to the audio. Do me a favor, would you?
Yeah. Close that.
Just a little bit.
Hey.
If you could.
Ben, close that door just a
So
little bit.
I don't know who we have in the hotel that would actually be a concern of the police. Let's see. Let me play this update for you from Ammon Bundy, okay? And this is what he wants out in the public, all right?
We have intel that they plan on moving in on us. We don't know when. It is solid, verified intel. Unless they're playing games with us on the intel side.
Okay, good. What do you want me to put out in the public?
You could put out that we received information that was verified by the action of a county commissioner, and that they are staging in the schools, and that they do plan on coming against us, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So that they have five warrants that they're going to issue. Do you know who those people are for the warrants? We do not. Okay. So 5 warrants. I went over to the sheriff's office, Ammon. Myself. Okay. I tried. Do you want me to make contact with the sheriff, or have somebody make contact with the sheriff in person? Well, what did he say? Well, he wouldn't come out and meet with me. I talked to the deputies. The deputies, his own staff, his own deputies have no clue. They're like deer in the headlights. They're scared. They are. I had to ease their mind. The people in his command are not even informed of what this is about. And I told them I was genuinely wanting to come over there. How solid is the information you gave about the schools? How solid? It is completely solid, as in I have it on video, and MSNBC backed it up as well. They verified. They said that the excuse for the building being occupied, was because the sheriff's department couldn't handle they couldn't handle it in their building, so they had to move it over to the Lincoln building. They have them all now gated off. The entire block is gated off.
It's Lincoln High School.
It's Lincoln High School. Now the sheriff would not come out and meet with me. I told the deputies out front to make contact that I had already gone out there when I first arrived, and I said he should be expecting my arrival. But okay, go.
Thank you very much. That's the information I have. I do need to go.
Are you okay?
We're okay, but we're getting ready.
Okay, Ammon, just do me a favor. I'm going to keep this phone ready, either text or communicate right now. Okay? All right. Bye. So fortunately, I was able to get a hold of Ammon Bundy, and we got news from Fox News. They were inquiring about whether or not we saw any movement. We're back at the hotel. We actually had to meet with HBO and Vice at 7 o'clock. And 7 p.m. is about 25 minutes away. Hopefully those guys will be here soon to cover the story. I don't know what's going on exactly, but we're going to bring it to you as we know it, as we get it. We will continuously stream, but we're going to keep the streamer on. And if we get any developments, okay, I'm going to contact Brandon. Brandon from, he's got an open line of communication. I think he had an open line of communication, as well as another gentleman from Oath Keepers as well. We will see what the situation is. Let's do this. Can you do me a huge favor? Let's do this. I guess we're
under surveillance.
What's that? Right now we are?
No, tell them we were.
Oh, we were. Yeah, no, we were under surveillance, which is no problem at all. I have no problem with being under surveillance, but there's a good reason why that camera was here. They were here set up.
They've been set up. They're tearing down now. I saw
They
these
are.
guys do their more ending.
Okay, I thought something was going to be coming down the street or something like that.
These guys have been.
Susie Hammond is down the street, I guess. She's just right around the corner. Is that correct? Okay, good deal. Well, she doesn't have anything to do with this anyway, right?
No.
Okay, good. Okay. Excellent. So the police, I guess, somebody had said that the police came into the parking lot or something like that. That's why I wanted
Yeah, they
to,
were write down license plates or taking pictures.
they were taking pictures of everyone's license plate. Okay.
Everybody's or just these 4 cars?
I think it's just, well, that's what you just told me.
Ben, that's what Ben,
Okay.
Ben ran out here.
Okay. Well, this hotel is full, so, I mean, and people from out of town, so there's no way of knowing. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing? You're Captain Joe?
Who?
Captain Joe O'Shaughnessy?
Captain.
Oh, how you doing? Joe Shaughnessy.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
how you doing?
Good,
From
good.
Vice. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah,
I'm
good.
coming with you guys. I think
Yeah.
we're in.
We're in the border.
That's right.
All right.
How's it going?
Hey, good. How you doing?
You guys, hey, my name's Pete Santilli. I hope you don't mind. We're live streaming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you guys have a camera you normally carry with you?
We don't have it with us right now.
You don't have it with you right now?
No.
You don't have anything that you can record with?
Just my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have your phone ready because the hotel is filled. We just got word from Ann and Bundy because we heard from Fox News
Yeah.
that they intend to make a move, I think, tonight.
Oh, you can. Okay.
So it could be, somebody here in the hotel. We anticipate that it might be in the hotel because I guess police were in here just a little bit ago.
Oh.
So I just confirmed this and I played the audio and I played it over the string.
Yeah.
So just, be prepared. I just wanted to
Do
give
you
you
want to
forewarned.
grab it? Can you get it down on together?
Hey,
Is it in the bag?
There's nothing in the car right
No.
It's all across there.
Do you want to go get it together?
These 4 cars.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm not overreacting. I just got off the line with Ammon. So you
Yeah.
guys are showing up right at the exact moment when, we're trying to figure out what's going on. And we were going to head out there, but I think, moving right now, it's going to be kind of tough because there's law enforcement everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Good to see you guys. How was
Okay,
your
good.
drive?
It was fun. It was nice. Pretty.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, very different.
Where'd you guys come from?
From New York.
From New York?
Yeah.
You
So,
gotta be kidding me. Drove all the way out here?
Oh,
no. Sorry.
Oh, I was
So
gonna
no.
say.
So we flew in
Drove from Boise.
from Boise. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah, it was really pretty. Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very different than.
Yeah, wait till you get out there to the refuge. It's
Oh
a
my
beautiful,
gosh.
beautiful area.
Yeah, I'm looking
Absolutely.
forward to it.
What time? Well, anyways, this is your meeting. I'm just a bystander.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
if you guys want to get together, we can step over in the room.
thanks.
over there.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ben.
Good deal. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to keep the stream going so that we can give you updates. I'm going to try to get on the telephone and figure out, based on people that are on the ground, find out what is going on the ground there. But okay. All right, here we go. Hey, Ben, I need Ben.
Ben.
Hey, Ben, do me a favor. Okay. Got this going. What I want to do is I want to keep, here we go, 3. All right, fantastic. I want you to do me a favor. Can you sit down? Can you hold the camera for me for a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm going to make some telephone calls here.
Let me see if I can get you in there. No, you're right. Jody gave it to me.
Okay. I'm going to call Brandon. I'm going to call Brandon, and I need to relay to him. He's with Idaho 3%ers. So he may or may know about this latest update, but I want to confirm with him because we're hearing directly from Ammon Bundy. So this is a newsworthy item, and certainly worth relaying to Brandon, who's been helping coordinate communication with the judge, I guess, and the sheriff. But hey, I got an update from Ammon. Hold on one second. Okay, Mo's calling. Hey, you there? I want you to hear it, okay? Want to hear it? Have you, well, I'm just kind of curious. Have you gotten in touch with the sheriff at all? Has anyone?
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Am I on that screen?
grab me a
Yeah.
cup
Yes,
of
sir.
coffee.
You do.
Yes,
Okay.
my voice does
Okay,
sound
listen,
even
tell me
worse.
if you can hear
I'm
this.
gonna grab me another cup of coffee. I'm gonna just leave this
You hear it?
uninterrupted.
Unless they're playing games with us on the Intel side.
Okay, good. What do you want me to put out in the public?
You can put out that we received information that was verified by the action of the commissioner, county commissioner, and that they are staging in schools, and that they do plan on coming against us, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So that they have five warrants that they're going to issue.
Do you know who those people are for the warrants?
We do not.
Okay. So 5 warrants. I went over to the sheriff's office, Ammon. Myself. I tried. Do you want me to make contact with the sheriff, or have somebody make contact with the sheriff in person?
Well, what did he say?
Well, he wouldn't come out and meet with me. I talked to the deputies. The deputies, his own staff, his own deputies have no clue. They're like deer in the headlights. They're scared. They are. I had to ease their mind. The people in his command are not even informed of what this is about. And I told them I was genuinely wanting to come over there.
How solid is the information you get about the schools?
How solid? It is completely solid, as in I have it on video and MSNBC.
Do you guys want to hold on and do a
Backed
caravan
up
out there?
as well.
They gotta run around
They
about,
said,
it'll take them about 20-30 minutes to get their shit together, but
building
they're on the way out
occupied.
of town and we can all
Building
set out together.
occupied,
Yeah.
was because the
Let's
sheriff's
go out
department couldn't
Hey,
handle
hey,
they couldn't
Joe.
handle their building, so they had to move it over to the Lincoln building. They have them all now gated off. The entire block is gated off. It's Lincoln High School.
Tell
Now, the sheriff
Joe
would
to
not
make
come
sure
out and meet with
that
me.
that they have
I told
credentials.
him, I told the
'Cause
deputies.
I don't think we'll be
up
able to move
front
out without
contact,
credentials.
and, I had already gone out there, when I first
We're
arrived.
gonna head out.
And I said he should be expecting, my arrival, but, okay, go.
Thank you very much. That's the information I have. You need to go.
Are you okay?
We're okay, but we're getting ready.
Okay, Ammon, just do me a favor. I'm gonna keep this phone ready, either text or communicate right now, okay?
All right.
All right, bye.
Okay. All right, you there?
You didn't hear any of that?
Huh?
You didn't hear any of that?
Yeah. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Hey, Brandon, how are you? He said we're getting ready. That's all he said. So I'm just relaying this as I'm getting it. Initial call came from Fox News. I'm live streaming right now. Another thing is that, well, as you know, the hotel here is booked. I guess all the hotels are booked, and law enforcement is all over the city. And I'm sure they're taking, precautionary measures. There's, news reporters here, but, including myself. But in addition to that, there's other people in the hotel. So I don't know what law enforcement was doing in the parking lot. They were actually taking pictures of all the vehicles in this hotel as well. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, but we're just reporting as we're observing. Not to compromise, anyone's safety. I'm just reporting the facts as we're seeing them, and I'm relaying them to you because obviously you're out of town. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So I don't know if, if they have anybody in the hotel that they're concerned about, that might respond to, movement into the refuge. I'm not certain. So, okay. Now listen, let me ask you something. We're going to, we want to report on this obviously, but we need to carefully consider our movement around town because law enforcement's going to be doing their thing. But we need to proceed obviously as credentialed members of the media, as all other media are. I'm sure media is voting on. So we're going to, we got Vice and HBO with us as well. We actually had a meeting with them. They just arrived for it, so they're getting their gear. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, right now the weather's we got inclement weather. It's snow. I just showed it on the stream. I got the live stream running. If you want to take a look at it, as a matter of fact. Live stream YouTube, okay? YouTube Live, all right? I sure will, absolutely. Okay, man. All right, bye-bye. Yeah, we need, I would say, I put a call out for, 100,000 men and women. At this point in time, I need to do the most responsible thing, and we need to report things. I mean, however many people have responded as far as community members, that have been educating themselves on the issues here. Also getting to know the guys that are in that refuge. We're obviously very, very concerned about that crew that's inside the refuge. We're very, very concerned about them. I'll be very honest with you. This is an emotional thing for me, no doubt about it. So I'm not gonna hide my emotions. I'm very, very concerned because I would say even the local community members have come to get to know these guys, and they know that there's no harm whatsoever to the local society, to law enforcement. But like we said, the feds, if they have control over this thing, they will do what they're going to do, and we can of course pray for their safety. Okay.
Amen.
We're going to pray for their safety. I want you guys to recognize, as far as doing all calls and stuff like that, from this point forward, I'm going to do the most responsible thing. And I'm going to say that if you're out here, thank you very much for coming. We need to now say our prayers that, that everything is fine with those guys. Okay. Yeah, we do. We need to make absolutely certain these guys are peaceful, God-loving human beings. No doubt about it. I will certify that until the cows come home. And that's a good term, actually, out here for you ranchers out here. But let's do this. Ben, let's keep the stream going, and I'll provide more commentary. Just do me a favor. I'm going to open the door. I need to get something out of the car real quick. My battery's actually for my smoker. So just point the camera out this way. Hey, those guys are going to bring their credentials, right?
Yeah, we're all set.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure they have
So,
credentials, because obviously
We gotta be over there in like 30 minutes, so.
Where?
To pick, they're throwing their cameras together and they're gonna embed,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
I gotta be over there in like 30, 40 minutes.
Okay, how long does it take to get over?
It's right on the way. It's at that American Best or whatever it is. American Best Value or whatever.
Ready to go? Deb?
Yeah,
Did you guys already get the food in there?
No.
Are you live, sir?
You want to be on it?
it's just a good idea to have it going for right now, until we get out of here, okay?
What are you pointing at?
Yeah, want to be on there, right?
The wall,
Oh, I'm
probably.
trying to get to there.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you're trying to get to.
Okay.
And I don't want to be on camera.
I got you now. Point it towards that way.
I got you. I mean, I got you now.
So if you didn't catch it, it would appear that they have 5 warrants. That's what's being said at this time, that they have 5 warrants that are issued, and they're going to go serve those warrants tonight. I just wanted to pop in anybody that came in a little late on this. I even got the feed up just a few minutes late from when Pete started because I had to bring up all the software and get all my settings set. So that's where we're at so far. Is 5 warrants have been
Hey, don't yell
issued.
at me.
That's about all I know. Say some prayers, please. If you're inclined to believe, if you're a man or woman of faith, please pray for them. Pray for peace in men's hearts tonight.
Start the truck. Ben, are you gonna stand back? Okay. And
Somebody to take care of the animals.
can you please?
Yeah, yeah, me and Kenny got a game plan too.
Huh?
Me and Kenny got a game plan too. So, I definitely, my girlfriend there.
Yeah, we need to make absolutely certain that we travel safely. Of course.
You guys don't even key for here, right?
What's that?
Key for here, probably let the dogs in and out.
How would you? Ben, you just stand back. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna bring those guys out because they're going out with cameras right now, which is a beautiful thing.
Ginger.
Huh?
Well, I say ginger.
What's that? Hey, hold on a second. Where's Cap? No. Cap, no. Cap, no. Yeah. I need that extra key. Hold on a second. We got an update. Hey, what's going on? Gary. Hold on a second. Hey. Yeah, I need to talk to him.
Some guys talking to you over the speaker here.
Gary Hunt?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to speak to him. Stay right there.
No, right now, he's here.
What do you say? What's going on, Gary?
I'll be all right.
I know.
Kind of tense moments. I do hope, and not just for sake of interest or whatever. I do hope that they go out there and get that coverage. If I was a member of credentialed media as he was, you better bet I would be out there. Because that is the only thing that can enforce constitutional and godly values being used tonight. If there's no cameras out there, if this ain't getting out, what's going on? Believe me, they will do what they want to do. That was very evident during Occupy Wall Street. And I know I refer to that quite a bit, but I paid very close attention. And there they had several streams.
Look at Gary Hunt's calling.
Two
Hold on.
streams. You know, right here we've got Pete. That's the only one that's really getting down and dirty and being there and providing
Did
the
you give that
stream.
key, or?
Yes, sir.
Give it to him, huh?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Hey, Gary. Yeah, listen to me. Okay, this is what I got. I go to my YouTube live page, and I just broadcast. I contacted.
Back to what I was saying. During Occupy Wall Street, you'd have 4 or 5, 6, maybe 10 streams to choose from and get all
And he
kinds
gave
of
me
different
information,
angles.
all right? And I have it on my YouTube channel, okay? Just go to YouTube, search for Pete Santilli, and then you'll see the live one. What's that?
How do you make this thing work? I'm done with this shit.
Make what thing work?
2 live streams, I'm on your page.
Okay, go to the one that says important Ammon Bundy update.
Would it be near the top?
Pardon me?
Would it be near the top?
Do you see the important Ammon Bundy update?
That's still live.
No, go to YouTube.
I'm at YouTube, and he's still live.
No, go in YouTube. Search for Pete. Yeah, I think it's Pete Santilli Live. It's actually YouTube. It's Peter Santilli TV in the URL. You guys have any cigarettes?
Jen is posting a link in the chat right now. That is an example. That was a video that I collaborated during the Occupy Wall Street movement.
You got that?
And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The different angles. I watched it on.
Are you
one
Googling or
live
are you in
streamer's
YouTube?
camera, and then on a couple other live
Look
streamers'
for Peter Santilli
cameras.
TV.
I actually
That's what it
watched
was,
in
huh?
real time as what was going on was happening.
Okay, thanks.
The following day, I put that together.
Okay, you guys. You know what?
She's sharing
Just
that link
just
with
bear
you.
with me, okay? We're gonna leave the stream going. We'll give you updates as they come.
Why can't I find it? The Amazon one. Your way to source these to, it's live now, is that?
Yes, live now.
Okay, I get the live now. Damn, I gotta click another live now. Or is this 2 live streams?
The one at the top.
Okay, I'm there. Show or something. Oh, you're watching television?
No, we have the camera pointed toward the television. Hang on, Pete will be right back with them.
What's that?
He's got it.
I was watching television with you.
Okay, Gary.
Yeah.
We're gonna head out. Get your stuff. You have your coats and all that stuff. You ready to go now?
Very much.
I just want you to make sure that you have warm clothing.
Have you seen that van
Have I seen what?
at the big FBI command center van? It's like a thing on the.
I have not. I've stayed away from the FBI command centers because I don't want anyone to think I'm an FBI informant. Just kidding. I'm just joking.
You haven't seen it in Burns at all.
No, I have not. As a matter of fact, the only thing I did was I went over to the sheriff's department to talk to the sheriff. I haven't even greeted him since I've been here, but he wouldn't meet me.
And have you seen a buildup of FBI agents or just the?
Have not. I've been mainly, focused on speaking with the sheriffs here locally, especially. We need to go though. Okay, we got to go. Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you with me here, okay? I'm going to need you to get in the vehicle, Deb,
I am.
okay? And you can probably just log on to, with the computer
I will.
in the seat.
Let me put this to sleep.
Let's just make sure. Ready to go?
You're gonna take care of the animals, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that?
Then I'm ready to take me with you.
Yeah, I'm taking you.
We tried to get everybody
Stay right
here.
there. You have your recorder on?
We tried to get
Gary?
everybody here. It would have been so much more different than this. Had everybody come.
So I can give you updates as I get them.
Where's your shoes at?
Um,
Where's your shoes?
out the,
We're actually going to be driving down the road. What's that?
my boots are in the truck.
They
Okay.
are?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to go?
Passenger side. Yeah. I guess this is it. Yeah.
This is it. 99 red.
I'm right across from like Michelle and all that crap.
Gary?
Stay right there, okay?
Have you heard from anyone?
I tried telling John, he didn't answer his phone.
How could you, John Ritzheimer? How come you don't call in?
So,
Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, did she go out? What's that? I have not. I haven't seen anything. We'll go off.
Jim said they were, someone was asking about that video. That was, that she posted a link to. That was, videos that I had downloaded and recorded live as they were happening during Occupy Wall Street movement. Anyway, the next day I put those clips together as a medic was telling his story about one of his friends that got permanently injured, serious injuries, spinal injuries by the New York police. So I put that story together, and that's why I wish there was more streams going out there so we'd have several angles. Anyway, if you get a chance when this is all over or whatnot tonight, check it out. Check that video. Otherwise, you can, for those that aren't in the live chat here right now, you can just Google SimGameIt, SIMGAMEIT space medic. And it, on Google, and it'll bring up, it'll be the first video that comes up on YouTube. So, sorry, I'll take you back to somebody that's more interesting than me right now.
We may get an update tonight, unfortunately. I'm so, Gary, to be honest with you,
You got
dude,
your
I'm
ribcage?
so deeply concerned. Yes. And Benny has a backup, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
You have backup page?
Yes, ma'am.
Gary, I'm so deeply concerned for these guys. I gotta be telling you, the honest truth. I can't hide my emotions. How's it going?
One Joe gave me. Damn, if I can find mine now.
Really?
Yeah, I gave mine to Kenny, one I keep.
Good deal. Here we go. Ready? Which way are we going? Watch the stream. Yes, sir. Be constitutional. Right? Okay. You want to raise that?
Yeah. Got it.
Oh, is Ben jumped in?
Are those guys
Hold
gonna
on,
ride
Gary.
with us or are they gonna follow?
Hello, who's this? This is
Glitter policy.
What's up?
Okay, as you guys can see, the weather is like atrocious
Yeah, watch
as
the
usual.
live stream. Okay. You got it? Yeah, I got it. Sure. What's that?
Sorry, you guys, blankets and pillows there, but
YouTube. Go to YouTube and go to the one that says Urgent Ammon Bundy Update.
Tell her to go to live events, live now.
Okay.
Okay.
Check it now.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Let me call Gary Hunt back.
Okay, so for you people, so for everyone joining us, and if you're wondering what's happening here, we received a call about an hour ago from Ammon Bundy telling us that he has solid intel that the police and the
Where are they?
and the FBI
Egan or whatever.
Egan?
are planning
We're not going to Egan
a raid,
or whatever.
planning to move on
You
them.
know where the shell is? I think it's right across from the shell.
The shell?
The last thing he said to us was that,
That's not how you get there.
well, he told us the
That's how we went.
particulars.
Huh?
Before I get to that,
No.
he said that as far as he knows, his intel is telling him they are coming with 5
That's not how we're gonna
warrants.
get there.
5 warrants.
No, we got to go pick them up. And then
All they have to do is have a warrant. They're going to ride with us, or are they driving?
No, they're gonna have to drive.
Yeah, they're driving.
Okay,
Unless you want to fit them in that one extra space.
No. They got
there isn't any extra space.
Okay, so they showed up. HBO Vice showed up at the perfect moment.
Okay, so I'm giving them intel. Our YouTube is filling up fast. I know there's got to be people here that's wondering what's going on, and it's moving so fast that you can't tell. All you new people that are in again, we got a call from Ammon. We are 30 miles away from the refuge where we're sitting right now. So we're just
Now
gonna
you guys
take
also know, I'm sorry to interrupt, also know that that we need to keep this stream going, okay? Because of course we want to keep independent media alive and well.
Okay, so we got 5. We
Do me a
got
favor, Kenny.
Yeah.
Plug this in. Right
okay.
here.
Ammon said
Plug that.
that he has solid intel. They are being raided, and that law enforcement and the FBI are going to move on them with 5 warrants. Okay, now we know this for sure. If they move in with 5 warrants and they see other people there, those people, of course, are in jeopardy too. Listen, the last thing Emmett said to us before he hung up the phone was that he had to go because they needed to get ready. So we're on our way out there. We're 30 miles away from there. We're going to leave the stream
Hey, Gary.
running so that you can see.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Hey, can you hear me?
So you can see what Gary. We're live streaming, and everyone else can hear
We're
you.
live streaming, and yeah, everyone else can hear. Now, I'm out in town, and we're proceeding safely. We're actually going to meet the guys from HBO Vice because they want to grab their cameras, and we're gonna head out there, you know, as safely as we can. But nothing out on the streets right now, at all. We're at Safeway. There's nothing out in the Safeway parking lots. I'm not going to go over by the sheriff's office. You know, they got to do their thing. And we don't need to be, you know, actually, we just need to proceed safely to the refuge. Okay. Traffic is relatively quiet, and we have some inclement weather here. And you say they're directly across from the
It's up here on the left.
up here on the left.
America's best value.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to drive slowly. That's all there is to it. Okay. Drive
The
slowly.
temperature has
Gary,
risen
Have you
considerably
gotten
here.
any information at all?
Nothing from inside. No, everything I've gotten has been when I was eating dinner. CNN reported something about 4 warrants, and I've been out looking, and I can't find, you know, the what do they call it? The alert, flash alert bin. There's no discussion of warrants on the sheriff page. We checked Pacer to see if there was any Bundy name. We can't find any evidence of or acknowledgement that there's any warrants. There's nothing available online at this point.
Okay. I also spoke to Ammon, and I asked him for the names of those, if he knew of the names of those individuals, and he did not. So, and he said 5. That's what he told us, that there were 5.
Yeah,
reported 4, and the guy from InfoWorks said 5. And apparently, Leroy Fennecum said.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and we are here arriving at the to pick up the guys from. Let's see, which way do we go?
You said meet him up front.
Up front? Okay. We're picking up the guys from HBO and Vice. These guys showed up, perfect timing, and they want to. I guess they want to go do some sort of an embed inside. So we're gonna go see if we can't set that up for them. So as information becomes available, Gary, I don't know if you're doing searches or anything like that, or you're relying upon my visual observations here.
Well, I've got some people working on it, and I'm in touch with them on Skype chat, and they're doing some research, continuing to see if we can find anything. Let me give you a suggestion. The HBO people, make sure you check their ID cards and make sure they're old, because the feds have been looking to plant reporters to get inside.
They what?
They've been known to play reporters to get inside. Like go up to
Right.
HBO and say, "Look, we want a guy to go in with your cameraman." So if you check their IDs and make sure they look old, rather than freshly issued.
Yeah.
Their picture IDs. They always have a press card picture IDs.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, okay?
So what do you think, then? Oh, you're live streaming?
Yeah, we're live streaming. I think I don't know what to think. At this point, it's been a roller coaster ride of emotion. Things happen quickly. We know this when we're dealing in situations like this with situation that your adrenaline can be really pumping 1 second, and then everything goes quiet. Sometimes it is it's a game they play. It wears people down, to be quite honest. But so I really don't know what to think, Kenny. I guess we'll just get out there and see. I'm just praying for the best. I mean, I know these guys out there, and they are, I know they're steadfast in their belief, and they have a lot invested emotionally in this, and yeah, we begged for people to come and be a buffer between them and what's getting ready to happen, and the only thing they got was the media to film it. So that's about what I feel. So we're waiting here for HBO Vice. They're going to follow us out through the mountain pass. It's a 30-mile trip. Now the weather has, believe it or not, the weather has just been crazy, and we've been dealing with single-digit and below zero weather. Right now, as coming through town, it was 35 degrees here. That is a big, huge difference. And instead of snow, we're getting rain on top of a sheet of ice, you guys. So this is going to be a treacherous trip out through this canyon. and 30 miles of 30 miles of road that is not plowed by snow plows. I haven't seen any. Now I know they must go out and salt them from time to time because, hopefully that's what's happened. These roads are salted and clear, and we're not going to have too hard of a time. Again, it's 35 degrees, so hopefully we're going to be okay as we make this trip. I know you guys were with us. Some of you were with us last night when we made this trip out there, and it was something else. There are no guardrails, and as you go through the mountain pass, there are just wide open spaces with drop-offs right at the edge of the road on mountainsides, and that is no joke. During the day, it's absolutely gorgeous. At night, it leaves you a little paranoid. Doesn't it, Kenny?
Yeah.
It really does. It's one heck of a trip. So we've made this trip 4, 5, 6, 7 times now. So we're getting to know the area pretty well, but still you don't know. These roads are treacherous. They truly are. So pray for our trip out there too. Okay, I see a lot of activity over in the parking lot. The police have a car pulled over. There's 1, 2, 3 or 4 no, maybe just 2.
Where's another radio?
Right here.
Let me see it.
You guys are.
This could have been where they was trying to see if they'd cut and run too.
We are now rolling, ladies and gentlemen, with HBO Vice. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say, hey, Gary Hunt.
I'm here.
Gary Hunt, just to verify as well, for historical purposes and also per your instructions, everyone's credentials, they all have credentials out, okay? So they're safely displayed. Because, and this is the reason why we're concerned about this is because as we drive down the road, if there's any movements, right?
Yeah.
If there's
They
any,
don't look fresh out of the laminator or anything.
pardon me?
They don't look like they're fresh out of the laminator. They look like they've been used a bit.
No, they're full blown credential. One of the guys had NYPD. They're all good. These are the real deal, no doubt. Yeah, no, Captain O'Shaughnessy actually worked with this crew. He's done documentaries with them, so he invited them to come out to to document.
What is that over there?
Not sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we're proceeding down the road, and we'll keep the stream on for a while, for as long as we can.
It will drop off at some point when we get.
Yeah,
up in the
actually,
canyon.
when we went out there last time, we saw where the drop-off point is.
Yeah.
So.
You'll stay with us pretty far into the trip.
Now, do we have any reporters at all streaming or broadcasting from out there?
Let me check.
Excuse me?
Let me check.
Gary, this is really important to document, okay?
I'm getting it.
Yeah. No. What I'm about to tell you is really important to document.
I'm hoping they don't.
Okay.
We've made every attempt. I say we. I even wanted to, just because nobody was making any movement. I was absolutely shocked that the sheriff didn't show up out there. And I wanted to show up, and I had spoken to him, via email and stuff like that, and Kenny's met him, and I wanted to set up a meeting so that he could come out there, and basically just have open dialogue and communication, and also introduce him to the international media. I thought it was a good opportunity for him to make a good PR gesture, to show that he's resolving issues at the local level. So. That was earlier. What?
Nothing.
Any comment on that?
No.
That was a good thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say if the feds are going to do something, they're probably going to have him stay away until they want the locals to come in and cover the backside. Waco, they had the federal perimeter, and then outside that was the Texas Rangers, State Police, and the Clinton County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
For the exterior perimeter, so you have to go through the perimeter before you got to the fence.
What?
But they're not up to that.
Hey, Gary, I'm going to have to drop off right now. You can go to the stream right now.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to.
It turns the heater off. So, sorry about that. Huh?
What does?
Well, that's why I wanted to turn it off. And if Gary can hear me, we need to make sure that we have good heat in here. So, because it's going to get cold. Old.
I expect it to get spotty from time to time as they make their way out to the facility. So just bear with it. I'm sure
Be able to
they'll
get
be
out
in
of
and
town. Quite honestly, we'll see.
If we can make it out there, that'd be great. We got a good camera crew. We'll be able to get good documentation of everything that's taking place. I'm assuming are they rolling live video out there with the media? The media trucks? We don't know. We don't know that. So if you guys are online and you want to search around for it, we will. Actually, if you leave a message, I think in YouTube chat. No, I don't have YouTube chat open, nor can I look at it because I need to drive, proceed safely. So. All right, and right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we go.
1/2 mile on to OR 205.
There we go. All right, we are 30 miles away right now. Hey guys, you there? HBO, come in.
They're still behind us, right?
HBO, if you can hear me, just wanted to let you know, yeah, you guys could probably hear me. We're 30 miles out. I know you guys can hear me. You can push the button on the side to talk. 10-4, Breaker 19, good deal. What's up, HBO? Welcome to Burns, Oregon.
Please turn next right.
We terrorized my guys.
And just be advised, this road in parts is extremely slick. So when I slow down really slow, it's not because I'm stupid. Copy that, HBO?
Copy you.
All right, good deal. Wow, you know what? This is like we're doing the documentary right now. They should be rolling.
They probably are.
Huh?
They probably are.
HBO Vice, ladies and gentlemen. is here to record, for whatever it's worth, a historical event. Never before has something like this ever taken place. Ever, right? Has it ever taken place?
Yeah.
It has?
Yeah, lots of people have taken over federal buildings. What this reminds me of is, in the 70s when the American Indians took over that building in Washington D.C. Right? There's a documentary out there called "A Good Day to Die."
Excellent.
It's excellent. If you guys want to watch a great documentary about what it's like to go up against the federal government, that is a good one. This reminds me of that in so many ways. It's just like, it's almost haunting, really.
Okay, listen, if you're listening on the stream, for the people that I gave my text number out to, or my cell phone number out to locally, you guys are texting me, and this phone is...
yeah, please don't text me because you can't resist to look at it.
No, actually, what?
I said he can't resist to look at it.
Well, I can't even see it. It's on. I have a GMN Kenny phone, and my life is better because of it. Okay.
Right,
Kenny.
Absolutely.
and he can't resist.
And 10 points for anybody that didn't laugh at how many times I had to edit Pete's last name. So I can't see. My monitor is farther away from me than usual. I can't see it.
It does, yeah.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Make sure you have that dialed up, okay? Yeah, we were concerned about the hotel initially when we were getting ready to go because there are, well, I don't know what what they plan to do for the people that have checked into town. I have no idea. So those cameras were out there.
I'm looking at the text messages. Thank you, Tom Locavera.
What do you say?
He said, "I have your back."
Okay, live tweeting, big time. Tom Lacavara, Resurrected Republic, baby. Dude, you've been on top of it. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Let's get this documented. Get the truth out there. Independent media, ladies and gentlemen. We are rolling this camera, and we're going to continue to roll this camera to document our observations. It's really, really important, especially if we get out there on the ground, okay, that we document the arrival of whatever it is that's coming. And for the safety of all souls involved, we need to make sure that we get this out to the public to the best of our ability. Okay. So listen, what?
Did you get in touch with Don Naylor?
Don Naylor? Why?
Because they want to know if there's any updates.
There are. Tell them to go to our YouTube channel.
They're not monitoring our stuff like we asked them to.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay. I just make sure I got your number. Pete told me to dial it up so I have it ready. Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, you know what? Ask her if she get. Hey, ask her if there's any movement at the hotels. Actually, our hotel is the only one that I know of. I don't know if anybody else is staying at any other hotels.
If y'all see movement around our hotel, give me a call.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's potentially militia members at the hotel. We don't know. We don't know what's going to go on. Okay. No, don't text on that one. Do not text on that one. Absolutely not. No. Let me see if I can get a hold of Don Naylor. Actually, get a hold of him on this line right here.
You need the light on or no?
What's that?
You need the light on or no?
No. Don't worry about it, Deb. Stay right there.
I might just have to straighten it up. It slipped. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. Sorry, guys.
Okay, you guys.
Usually I have a sneeze button for that.
Just bear with us, okay? And the reason why we're doing this is because we don't know if we're coming up to a roadblock. So you will actually see that moment if there is a roadblock up here, or if I don't know what their ingress or egress is. That the terminology that they use?
Egress?
Egress, ingress, egress,
I don't know what.
egress,
Yeah.
and ingress.
Yeah. For what context?
In and out.
Oh.
I don't know what their in and out freaking
It's
their entry
English.
points are.
English.
This is a really remote area. There's multiple access points. Kat, no. This is your first time out here, right? Yes. Okay.
Now here's one thing that we do know, and that is that this is such a wide spread area. The houses, as you guys know, you've been traveling this with us a couple of times now. The ranches are really spread far apart, and these ranchers out here know these. They know these deserts. It's considered a high desert, believe it or not. That's why it's so unusual for them to get this much snowfall, I do believe. But they know these. They know this high desert, and they know all the back ways, how to get in and out of here. They all have snow vehicles and, all of those things. Now, this snow is particularly wet. I don't know if that would make any kind of difference, but, they can move in and out of this place pretty quickly, believe it or not. So, and I'm sure that everything the ranchers know, the local police know too about, back roads and back, end ways and stuff like that. I personally have not seen it, but there's locals that have told us down in town that, man, there is like all
Looks
kinds
like
of places
okay.
to get lost.
Hold on a second. Let me. We're looking at some pretty fresh tracks out here. I would consider them to be pretty fresh tracks. And it looks like it's been semi-heavily traveled here. Okay. Semi-heavily traveled, we'll call it. So here we are. We are now 23 miles, ladies and gentlemen, outside of the area. I want to remind everybody, you need to be very prayerful, okay, for the safety, for the lives of the men, women, and child out there at the refuge, okay? And I also sensed, and I'm going to report this to you as I felt it. I've observed some very calm, cool, collected demeanors from each and every one of the individuals today. What I saw in Lavoie, I'm going to tell you something. That wasn't just stress. That is a rancher there that's one tough cookie, okay? That is one tough rancher, Lavoie Viticum. Lavoie Viticum is not going to crack under pressure, all right? Because he's probably had some pretty big bulls, in his general vicinity, right?
I would say.
Not afraid of very much, but he was stressed today. I saw a video that was online, and his most recent video, he was extremely stressed. I just hope that they treat all these guys with respect.
Every person out here has an online presence. A lot of people know them for their online for that online presence, and I can tell you we've met these people.
Okay, what's this light out here? We have a light. We're not supposed to be seeing a light out here. Looks like we got air traffic low to the ground up ahead, folks. Or is that a vehicle coming around the bend?
It's a vehicle.
Okay, we're coming up on the turn here.
We're coming up onto the pass.
Sorry about
down
that.
Out of the
False
mountains.
alarm, false alarm. Okay.
Nobody, please do not repeat that as internet rumor.
Nope, no internet rumor. Actually, the direction that vehicle was traveling, if I had known that there was a turn coming up here, the roads don't travel that way. So it was very obvious that was a white light proceeding in the opposite direction of the
It'll be back. I'm sure of it.
The way this road goes. But no, it was just a turn. It's a 90-degree turn. One vehicle proceeding this way.
There we go. Okay, so we're headed up into the pass now. It's, you know. I'm quite confident Pete knows how to traverse. As you can see, the sign says slow, and it means slow. Very treacherous, very dangerous.
Okay. I'm going to go very slow.
Keep those lights on bright, yeah. They go very, very slow.
Yeah, we've had some recent traffic here, folks.
Looks like
No
a
doubt
lot
about
of it.
No doubt about it. Recent traffic coming up on this area.
2 vehicles.
Huh?
2 vehicles in the last 30 minutes, I'd say.
2 vehicles in the last 30 minutes. Fresh tracks.
You know, that could be
Media like
getting,
us wanting to get out here.
Yeah, that's what I would say that it is.
Okay. I need to. Where's my cell phone?
I don't know, but let's just not worry about the cell phone right now, okay?
Okay.
Let's not.
No?
No.
Hands at 10 and 2? Is that, what are you doing?
I'm putting the cell phone over here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my constitutionally protected freedoms of speech via cell phone have been violated. Deborah Jordan has commandeered my cell phone.
I have.
Without my permission. We're still doing okay with bandwidth, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what are we? What are we at, KBs?
We're at KBs anywhere between.
We may drop you guys. Just stand by.
We're
We may
anywhere
have to
between.
reconnect.
Changing very quickly. Oh man. Okay, we dropped the signal for a second.
We may drop this right over the hill.
We may drop it here over the hill. Yep. There was a skunk killed on the road earlier today, and we're smelling him now.
If they do drop, stay tuned, and I'll have them right back up. As soon as they get up, we'll be up. And apparently, they did indeed drop. So just hang in there. I do have their chat off to the right. If you'd like to keep an eye on what's going on there. Wow. All I can say is pray. If you're so inclined, please pray. Things can get very ugly in a matter of minutes. And I know I can't say the gentleman's name right, but Lenikin or something like that, the older gentleman that has spoken the last 2 days on mainstream TV and done such a good job of it. Pete was talking about he's not one that will be easily scared. No, he's not. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and that gentleman means business, and I don't think he has any intentions of leaving there without a fight. And you know, I don't know. I've heard a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of reading today on the situation out here. I've done a little bit of looking into different individuals that's out here. There was even a Facebook post. One of my Facebook friends posted that was rather interesting, to say the least, which I won't get into that may involve internet rumor and all that. But I will say that there are certain individuals out there that mean what they say. And you find that true with a lot of your older people, especially these ranchers. You know, as my dad used to always say, you can take that to the bank, you know, and my dad meant it. And you could take it to the bank. If my dad said that, boy, he meant every word of it. That's for sure. So hang in there. I'm hoping that they get back up rather swiftly. Jen's laughing at me here. Well, you know, how was it that guy put it? How they word the words that they word, something like that. It was a funny video, yet a serious video that I had seen earlier on Facebook. It was rather humorous. I could probably bring that up in the meantime, by the way, while we're waiting. Jen, you ought to put your headset on and help a brother out. I'm probably getting an evil eye, although I'm looking down at the screen. Oh, man. Interesting stuff. I do appreciate y'all being here for a myriad of reasons. Did I say that right? No. Well, you see how it goes. Oh, I have that annoying sound back again, which meant I was losing connection with my headset. Lovely. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to find this video. I'll play it in the background. The guy is dead on with what he says. He's got a message. He means his message, and it's about as perfect as it gets. And I hope that is the link that I shared. And
What kind of truck is that?
oh, well, he's back.
Yeah.
I'm saved by the Santilli. They're back.
Been outspoken
What?
and
Kind of
you know,
back.
have let people know that they're on the inside.
How many
there.
people in the chat room? Bottom right hand corner there.
1,533.
Okay. All right, we got a lot of people in the chat room, you guys. Do not, unless you get something triple ultra confirmed from the ground, all right, there is no reliable information from the outside. None whatsoever. So unless you're seeing a visual representation of what's going on the ground, I don't know if...
I can tell you guys right now, probably the most connected on the ground there is going to be, is Joe Biggs on the ground still, or did he leave and
I'm not sure.
he's making his way back like we are?
I'm not sure, but unless you see a visual stream of what's going on the ground, it is not credible until we can report what's on the ground from news reports, live feeds. Okay.
Did you call Fox News back?
I was trying to, but you commandeered my phone.
Oh no, that's not going to happen. We're back up in the on a high cliff here.
You know, Fox News was covering Donald Trump news, so I'm sure they're busy.
Right.
When I spoke to the Fox guy, who is that? Who is that?
That's me. I don't know who it is. It's one I don't need to answer.
Again, you know, we are
Looks
not.
like we got a good stream, right? What's our bandwidth? No, we got a
No.
bad stream right now.
Yeah.
Bad stream. If we drop off, we will be back. You guys, this may be that dead zone where we drop off. Okay, we've been broadcasting for an hour and 15 minutes. This morning we did what, 5-6 hours?
Yes.
So okay, we got vehicle traffic coming. And what do we got up here to the right here?
Interesting. Hopefully he stays connected. I about got that video I was telling you.
Just the ranch.
You know, I fully anticipate they're going to have to come in here, but
Hopefully they stay connected. If not, like I say, I about got that video up, but it takes a little while when I have things running to get some of these editing tools up. but it seems like we've pretty well dropped him steady. I hope that's him and not me.
Would that be strange that they wouldn't? It seems like they would.
I think it was a little of both of us hanging there. It seems like they're dropping is what's going on now. I know I dropped for a moment there, but I'm back up. And let me just give me a second. I'll get that video up that I was telling you about. It's very interesting. I guess I could have just played the audio of it, but it doesn't quite do it justice. It's actually pretty hilarious, really. But he's got a very serious note to it. And it's important that I edit this properly because, you know, it's on Facebook and I don't want all my Facebook stuff out there. So that should be pretty understandable. Wow, I'm surprised this didn't change. It's going real slow. My software is editing live like this, especially when I have video in the background, like you see that lightning. It takes it a little while. And I think I'm going to change back to full screen as soon as it lets me do something again. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have tried doing this while I was running the show. Let me go back to full screen. That will help tremendously, just doing that. There we go. Bring them back up full screen. That allows me to do the editing on my end. It won't take me but a second, and I will get this video up while we wait for them to reconnect. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I am quite concerned about the situation that's unfolding.
Right? For Fox News. You are?
Well, we had him for a moment. Huh.
It could be just a bogus deal totally.
Stand with us.
Okay, I have that video ready if they go down for any length of time.
What's our battery?
Battery's 100%.
Maintaining good.
I'm going to grab a cup of coffee while they're going in and out real quick. Just stick with us. This is very
Graham and see how our stream is doing. See what they're getting.
You guys just bear with us. We got to get through this area here. Soon as we get closer, we're 10 miles.
Hey,
How you say, Michelle?
right behind that seat is bottled water. Could you grab me one?
It's actually right behind your head.
Yep.
Like in between the seat and the back door. In that general area, laying on the floor.
Suddenly very thirsty.
I'm dying of thirst too, dude. Can you see the bottles? Can you see them now?
Call me back when you get on there.
She's not on there?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Michelle. Bye-bye. She said she fell asleep. Joe, I'll take
That's okay. Time to get up. What did I say to you the other day? You went in the room, you laid down, and I kicked the door open when I was freaking going on zero sleep, and I said, "Now's not the time to lay down." I said that on the stream.
You did.
Motherfucker won't let you sleep.
Yeah. Motherfucker won't let me sleep.
That's what Kenny said to me. So,
This is good.
and
Okay,
Deb,
we'll
Deb,
be saying
Deb
that for
didn't
the rest of
respond
our
that way.
life.
Did you notice that, Ken?
But
She did?
No, she didn't. All she said was, "Don't talk to me that way." Oh my God.
no, I said, did that go out on the stream?
Yeah, I'm guilty of co-host abuse.
Oh my goodness.
I was going on zero sleep, and I was freaking spinning because I just got off the line with John Whitehead's office.
Yeah.
It'd be better if you could make it. Get around there.
Hey, if you guys can do a screen grab right now of this video, you need to do so now. Screencast capture, get it ready to go. Okay, because if the freaking Goombas over there at the FBI with all their high-tech equipment, they get into YouTube with their super admin privileges and wipe out this transmission, you guys at least have a copy of it. Okay, I need everyone and.
Well, that was interesting timing. I think he's just buffering though. Let's hope.
Anyone with their screencasters to start.
Yeah, he's just in and out of service. I don't think there's anything funny going on there, so it doesn't seem to be. He'll be back, I'm sure of it. Going to be interesting. I know that if what they've been told is true, it's going to be a bit of a rough ride, something like that. I just my microphone hates me. It's got a short in it somewhere, and I apologize for my short. I even started another cup of pot of coffee. Interrupted. They'll be back. Yeah, I started another pot of coffee because I have a feeling it's going to be a long night. I sure hope they come up. Hear that static I get? I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. It's a brand new headset, so it shouldn't be acting up already. But, like I said earlier, it is a $12 headset. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll that video I was telling you about. And then we'll go from there. So if he comes up, I'll just interrupt the video right away and go to him. So I thought this was and there is a little bit of harsh language. I do believe there's a few words in there, but for the most part, it's fine. And don't think that I'm goody two shoes or nothing. I'm sure I pretty well cuss like a sailor at home. So I just try to have a different presence here doing this. So anyway, enjoy. This is kind of funny, but very, very true with a good message.
Got my Obi-Wan going strong, cuz. You know what really fucks with me, man, is how the liberal media words what they word when they word it to you. For example, they say 150 armed militiamen took over a federal building. Oh, that sounds scary. Yeah, but it's not true. A, the building was unoccupied. B, it's a refuge. It's open to the public. C, it was more like 12 people, not 150. But without fail, the liberal media tells you that it's a standoff. They're armed. They're ready to fight the federal government. They're domestic terrorists. They use words like militia. You know, they rile you up to incite violence. And now you, the liberal, on the other end of your television's all like, yeah, go get them, go kill them, go get those domestic terrorists. But they're not domestic terrorists. They're simply protesting. But let's talk about domestic terrorism. They haven't broken one window. They haven't set one fire. There's been no random act of violence, and there's no rioting, no looting. So when events like Baltimore, Ferguson, and Chicago occur, it's called peaceful protests when it's actually violence running amok. When white men actually stand up to the federal government, it's called domestic terrorism. Now, when these things happen in these places that I mentioned before, the police are told to stand down while they have to witness their cities being destroyed. These gentlemen are not looking for a fight with the federal government. This is not a standoff. This is not Waco, Texas. This is simply a group of people who are tired of being bullied by the federal government, which the BLM claims they have no ties, but who pays them? So while you shout and condemn and encourage murder, I'm actually happy just to see somebody have the balls to stand up. And let's get one thing clear. These gentlemen are not walking around with AR-15 strapped to their chest. They don't have live grenades pinned to their vest. They're not looking for a war. They're looking for justice. Perhaps it's the same justice that you're looking for when you protest, riot, and loot in your cities to display your distrust for your police department. Perhaps the liberal media is playing us like pawns. They want us divided. You're well aware of this, yeah? Now let me ask you a question. Could you imagine if all races joined Oregon for their stand up, not stand off against the federal government? Couldn't you just see the heads explode if there was black, white, Asian, Indian, Latino, whatever you are, all in one location for one cause? Could you imagine that? Imagine, if nothing else, for a brief moment in history, we started to erase the labels. You're no longer a liberal. You're no longer a conservative, Republican, Democrat, left wing, right wing, whatever. You're just an American standing up with other Americans for the common good and the purpose of its citizens. Perhaps now is a good time to stop playing in to what the media is selling us. Maybe now it's time to let the division stop. They've been so successful. They know how to use us, man. It's psychology, and it works. We're all affected by it, including myself. Maybe now is the time to put our foot down and say, hey, no more.
I thought maybe you all might enjoy that. That was done by, let me get his name correct here, Outlaw Morgan on Facebook. So I thought it was really good. I thought it was very pertinent to not only the Burns, or I can talk, I promise. I just can't talk when I drink 5,000 cups of coffee and hear a delay in my own voice. But anyway, there's a short delay when I speak and hear myself back in my headphones, and it kind of it messes me up sometimes. But anyway, that message applies to many different things in life, not just this situation. And I think I think he put a good message out there, and so I wanted to share it with all of you. So we're still waiting for his stream to come back up, and as you can see, what, Jen? How come you can't hear me? Because I turned this speaker down, because the hearing myself a second after I said the statement was causing me to trip up on my own words, and I don't need anything to help me with that, so I'll do that myself. So yeah, we're waiting. I'm sure we'll be back. Just hang tight with us, even if he has to start another session. I am constantly refreshing my YouTube subscribed, whatever you call it, what I'm subscribed to on YouTube. So if he has to start a new stream, it will literally be like copying and pasting an address, and we'll be back up doing well. So, but I don't see any new ones starting up yet. And oops, that's not what I want. I'm sure that if something happens, he will be coming up. A lot of craziness going on in the world, though, isn't there? The earthquakes and volcanoes. Have you ever seen that much action going on? By the way, if you say something to me, it has to go through Jen, because I don't have chat up. So she's good at relaying messages to me. I put sugar in your coffee, just not a lot. Well, it was like not even a half a cup of coffee, so you know. Everybody thinks I'm nuts talking to myself or something. She don't have her headset on. She likes it that way. But yeah, things are gonna get really, really interesting. I'll say that much. Hopefully his stream comes back and there's no problems with that. Hopefully they didn't shut the towers off in that area, because if they shut down the cell towers in that area, they're done. You know, the only thing they can do is record and you know, when it comes to that, the government, well, they think they have the ability to say, oh, we need that, you know, we need your phone for evidence and whatnot. That used to be a popular thing to get video they didn't want out there. But the people, thankfully, due to a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of places, are starting to learn the laws and learn their rights more. You know, more and more I see YouTube videos come up where people they record their interactions with police officers, and police officers will do everything they can to get them to put their phone down or to turn the recording off or whatever. And people more and more, they're standing up and saying, no, I have the right to record this. You know, this is for your protection and mine. You know, and you know, everybody wants to always say, oh, well, that's supported by the Supreme Court, you know, even though the Supreme Court really isn't supposed to be able to throw law around like they do. You know, the Supreme Court did uphold that. We still have problems in the state of Illinois, where I'm from, constantly hearing stuff up in Chicago area. I'm nowhere near there. I'm down in Southern Illinois, which is almost like a totally different state than Chicago, but it's kind of interesting, you know. Everybody outside of Illinois, when they talk about Illinois, all they really seem to see most of the time is Chicago. And everybody that lives in Illinois wants to disown Chicago because that does not define our state. I mean, we do have rather Nazistic, if that, I'm making a new word, Nazistic laws. It's kind of crazy here as far as the laws are, but yeah, Chicago is a whole different thing. Well, Pete, buddy, get your camera going or your feed. Now we had another one pop up for 11:05. New stream. I don't know what's going on there. Says it'll start in 58 minutes. I'm not believing that. I think they're trying to put one up right away. I think that's the intent. So hang with me, and as soon as he gets a stream up, no matter what, I will get it going. And we have a stream. Let me find out where it's from. Okay, I got it. Let me swap windows. There you go. I was running out of stuff to say.
I have no idea.
Hey, Gary.
Do
we have a stream?
Yes.
Gary.
No, you don't have a stream. You haven't had it for a while.
What?
It's just now.
Coming up here momentarily. Stand by. We got low bandwidth. Hey, I need to be able to turn around. Save this spot right here. I'm going to turn around.
Why?
No. I'm going to block this so nobody comes in here. All right? And I'm going to put my ass end this way. That way I can put my gear out the back door.
Okay.
Just tell these guys. Hey, tell these guys to stay put.
Stay up here?
Yeah, stay right there. We're stressed.
Oh, not this again. I'm sure they will get it back. It's good to see at least they came back.
Okay,
Hey, Gary.
Okay, now we can see that
There's some heavy equipment there now.
somebody else.
I'm just putting my ass end facing this way, and I'm putting my nose right up against HBO and Vice right here. And we're going to stay right in the parking lot per Clooney. Well, I mean, right in the driveway per Clooney. All right?
Hey.
Dude, I love you, man.
Are you here for the long haul?
Yep.
Are you guys here for the night?
We're not fucking leaving, dude. All right?
Yeah, this is that First Amendment is just as powerful.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, listen, we're going to come out. I'm going to come out with the stick right now, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, man. I love you, bro. Hey, we almost didn't make it out here in time. The Burns was buzzing. All the shit you were hearing about them wanting to move, it was pretty close to being accurate, okay? And guess what? That vehicle right there, okay, HBO Vice, we're gonna have them to document this thing as well, okay? That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And they're bringing a satellite truck out tomorrow. Oh wait. Hey guys, pull your nose right up against mine. Guys, pull your nose right up against mine. We're parking right here.
Okay.
Just hang tight with it. They're all around kind of grouped together. Once they kind of get away from each other, their RF signals will go up.
We'll just tell her to stop.
That's the thing about RF signals, that there's multiple ones in one location around each other. They kind of cancel each other out. I hope there's no serious problems. So, well, it looks like they are. And, wow. Like I said, I think we're in for a long night. At least I am. I'm one of those people that I couldn't go to sleep knowing this situation was going on. I just wouldn't be able to sleep. I got very little sleep during Occupy Wall Street when all that was going on. Very, very little sleep. And that lasted for months. Because, I mean, this is what keeps me going. This is what, makes it worth getting up in the morning. Not problems, not discontent among brethren. That's not what it is. It's a spark of humanity in us that comes out in these small bursts. And because like I said earlier, we are not free people. I said this on my hourly show. We are not free people. We have the illusion of freedom.
This road, HB.
Back. Well, they're back for a second. But we only have the illusion of freedom. We don't have true freedom in this country.
Everybody else is getting back there.
I'm gonna show you where we go. Here we go.
I need to get one.
Yeah, our true freedom ended long ago, way before any of us were born. you know, as soon as this country was framed, they were working on taking this country out from the inside out. And that's what they've effectively done. We're now seeing them tying up all the loose ends with all these executive orders and all that. You know, that's what they're doing. They're tying up the loose ends. They're crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Jen, did you have something to say?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking about New Hampshire.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what they're doing. By the way, I thank Jen very much for taking care of chat and dealing with that. Well, you don't have to talk about anything exciting, honey. You know, just your presence there, I appreciate it. She's a wonderful woman, and she's a lot of fun to be around. But yeah, I mean, as I was talking earlier, it's only an illusion of freedom. It's not true freedom, you know. True freedom, okay? We wouldn't have to pass laws if 2 gay men or 2 gay women wanted to.
Their representatives up here so I can talk to them. So okay. Are you going down there? Or?
We wouldn't have to pass laws for that stuff, okay? It would just be like, okay, you want to be together? Cool, you know, whatever. That's freedom. That is freedom. And I'm not saying that I you know, am in line with that movement or that I'm not in line with that movement. I'm saying my opinion doesn't matter, right? Because if 2 men want to love each other, that's on them. You know, I made it.
Okay, I'll see you. Yeah. You can call me. I'm not bad as going. I just wasn't bad. Okay, Michelle. Bye-bye.
Hey. You guys stay right there with me, okay? Stay right there. I know we got crappy coverage, but that's okay. We are on the ground, baby.
Hey, it may be in and out, but at least we have coverage. And I thank Pete Santilli for being there and providing that coverage.
I got a little bit of lighting.
I thank Jen for being there in the chat room, being a presence. And me sitting here drinking my coffee and vaping my e-cig. and rambling on about nothing.
Hey! Hey, guys! Listen! Hey! Who's in charge? And I need to know, I need to know what you guys don't want on camera, or I'm facing this way. What do you guys?
It can all be on camera.
You want it all on camera?
Yeah, we want the truth out there.
Okay.
As long as the truth gets out, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys let me know. I don't want to compromise security.
The last word we got is that they're heading out here. All right? Lavoy Finicum. Hey, let me bring you up to speed. All right? All bullshit aside between us. Let me at least bring you guys up to speed.
Yeah.
All right?
Hold on. Can I get you on? It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah. Because the Patriots need to know. Right?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, John Ritzheimer here. Go ahead, John.
Okay, I'll bring you guys up to speed. The last word we got is that they're coming out. Okay, that First Amendment, that also, it's not just the Second Amendment backs up the first, okay, it's the first also backs up the second.
Hold on, go ahead. Sorry.
We got word that they're coming out here, so we're trying to plan and maintain a defensive posture. Right now, underneath that tarp right there, Lavoy Finicum is sitting underneath that tarp, and he is not going to let them come through. We're maintaining a defensive posture back here, and
do you mind if I pan this way?
We will never fire unless fired upon.
Yes, sir.
So we keep it at that, and that's all there is to it. We've broken no laws. There's not one no trespassing sign here. And this is open public land. Harney County's land at that.
Okay.
I don't see what the rush is.
Okay.
They're kind of going to rush in here. What is the rush?
Has the sheriff been here?
No. Negative.
Okay.
He has not been here. We also have reason to believe that they possibly are heading out to go take the Hammond Ranch now. So we're on standby.
I have a John to be.
What's my question to the feds?
Yes,
is,
sir.
What is the rush? Okay. How old is America? And have we not come? Are we not civilized enough? What is the rush? Whether this takes a month, a year, or what? They have not engaged with us for a civil debate. What is the rush? They're going to come up here and they're going to try to just shoot first. They're going to try to murk us and get us in the quietness of the night.
Well, we're not going to let that happen. We're going to try to keep the stream going as long as possible. The American public knows, and I'm going to come right out and say it. I've said this all along. I'll say it right now. Okay. I'm so glad that we got the stream here. Because we will also broadcast to the FBI. We know how you guys operate. You want to kill people, whereas we want to save lives and we want to provide freedom and prosperity for all Americans.
So, yeah, exactly. What's the rush?
I say we, as in we the people, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm supportive of everything that's happening here because I don't want anything to happen to you. Now, John, I'm going to ask you something.
None of us do.
No.
I don't want anything to happen to any of them either. Okay?
John, I have seen you every day up to this point, okay, for the past couple of days. You have not been dressed in a defensive posture as you are right now, all the way up until this moment, all right? Is there any reason to have to deal with a standoff, per se? Any reason whatsoever? Or should the sheriff have come out here and spoken to you folks?
Why hasn't he come out here? Instead, He's busy shutting down the school that's 35 miles away just to piss off the community over there?
Yeah.
How dare he?
Okay.
This is ridiculous. He's trying to demonize us even more. Who's the one that really wants death here? Is it not him?
Okay, guys.
Shut that while I'm doing this, please.
Yes, I can. Okay. All right, guys. They're doing a briefing right now. Let's go over here. Hey, make sure he lets me know because we're going to turn around. I need you to hold this, okay? Because I need to tie my shoes. I haven't tied my shoes yet, okay?
Got it.
And do not move your feet. What are you doing with that laptop?
I didn't want to leave it in the truck.
Right now would probably be a good time to hit social media and get as many people as you know watching this stream or Pete's stream directly. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for the views. I'm here to witness. I'm here to record. But we need as many people possible to witness this because this is the first time that they have been dressed in a defensive manner. I've not even seen a rifle on any of the streams or any of that. I've never seen a bulletproof jacket. I've not seen anything like that since I started watching this. And they obviously are not going to back down. They are obviously there for the long haul. What's his name? I can't remember his name. John said that Mr. Linnekim, I know I'm butchering his name.
Here we go. Go ahead, start taking him out.
That
just grab that whole stack right there.
He's ready to go, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Like I told you, that man, he's not going to back down. So please, for being witnesses,
they're yours.
Share on social media this stream or Pete's Direct stream to as many people as you can.
You guys, I need to get over this ice. Okay, so just bear with me.
Want a pizza?
You want some pizza? Oh, is that the news guy?
Yeah.
What do you got here?
Delivery from the local community members. Pizza. Get a pizza delivery from the local community members. It's a pizza delivery. Actually, we've had pizzas being delivered to our hotel room at the Silver Spur from local community members. Purchases made. Those people that have met these guys in here, they've started to love these guys. They like them a lot, and they wanted to send them some pizza. Hey, we got a pizza delivery, massive quantities from the local community. Pizza being delivered to you guys, okay? Sorry. Sir? Yep. Hey, don't leave without me.
This is his sleeping quarters for the night. Hey, I take it this is Lavoy Finicum's sleeping quarters for the night?
It looks like it. He said he's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
All right, Fran.
Do we have everything?
Yep.
It's a lot of pizza. I'd say we had a total, I don't know if you have audio.
Pizza and
Do you have audio?
I got audio, yeah.
You do? Shoot, I'd say that we probably had 50 pizzas delivered from the local community members out here, delivered to the Silver Spur Hotel. I've also been speaking to local residents the ones who've come to know these guys over the past couple of days, find it very disheartening. That not even the sheriff has come out here to meet these guys. The local residents have. They've gotten to know them. They know them to be a bunch of kind, warm, gentle souls, and they're delivering pizzas. I think it's a very nice gesture. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Cap, no.
Yeah.
Are we good? Okay, guys, we actually have a briefing here. They're trying to get HBO Vice all set up for entry.
Oh, you don't have other stuff?
Hey, Clooney, you don't have other? You want more? I'll go back and get
Oh, I
more.
thought you said you had brought a bunch of supplies.
No, I brought like 15
Food.
Okay. 15 orders of wings and 15 salads.
All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, I ate some of that.
Can I get this right here? Am I okay to be over here, Cap? No?
This is the fresh size.
Cap, no? Am I okay to be here now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. Guys, we're live streaming right now. If you guys don't mind, is that okay? Yeah, you guys are at work, so all right. Yeah, if you minded being on camera, you wouldn't carry one.
We're supposed to be safe behind these, right?
What's that?
We're supposed to be safe behind these, right? Never on camera?
Yeah, that's right.
Usually the safest spot, but...
Sorry. Hey, hold on a second. Do you mind? Let me set my light so I don't blast you. If I can get you. You mind? Is that cool?
Yeah. Yeah, I would never tell another camera person to...
Could you imagine? He's a sound guy, so he doesn't care.
It stopped snowing. Stop raining.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right, so you guys listen. I'm glad we now had this opportunity to get to know each other. You literally showed up. I'm walking out the door. I said hello. He said hello. My name is Andrew, and I said okay, let's go. And you literally showed up right at the moment when I got the update from Ammon Bundy.
Yeah.
And did you notice the police presence out there in town?
Yeah. Well, we saw lights in town. Yeah.
Lights in town. Did you see the cars parked off to the side?
I didn't catch that.
Okay, we did. We were very observant. Actually, you never see not even one cop. We haven't seen one cop, believe it or not, maybe one or two. But there's a large police presence right now in town, no doubt about it. So whatever quote unquote intel was out there was pretty accurate. They were getting ready to do certain things. Even in our hotel room area, I was actually live streaming because people were telling us they were in the parking lot taking pictures of the license plates of the vehicles. So
Yeah. He's gonna just shoot around like here.
okay, cool.
I think kind of by saying it kind of helps.
This here helps me find more than anything. Once I blow this,
You mind if we interview?
well, yeah, go ahead and interview me. I don't want to blow it. I'll take a pose, but because now we've got so many people here,
Give me a bright light.
I kind of don't want to freak them out. You know what I mean?
It'll be quick.
So I don't mind answering any questions about it. whatever. So,
Oh, first, just maybe say and spell your first and last name.
Graham Thornton, first name, B-R-A-N-D, just like the brand of town. Thornton, H-O-R-N-T-O-N.
Tell me what you were doing over there.
Singing, we were singing. We were singing.
And what were you singing?
We sang a whole lot of songs, actually. Songs that are appropriate for the situation. And like I just told you, I couldn't even think of the first lyric for the song that wasn't appropriate for the situation. So God tells me, he says, nah, you ain't going to sing that honky tonk. You're going to sing this.
Obviously, it's a very serious situation out here. Do you think that by kind of like singing, it kind of lightens the mood and, you know, lets you guys kind of enjoy yourselves out here?
I think the mood was there and we expressed it through singing. Otherwise, I wouldn't sing. The mood was there. You know what? I'm going to assert my First Amendment rights.
The firewood pizza, how did you get all these things?
The donations. The live stream account, which really says a lot. Yes, I want to watch.
Right now, this is immediate. I want to stream this for our listening audience. It's very, very excited. All right, I'm gonna.
But when they left, they're going to present our message.
No, absolutely. This is a absolute straight up media function. I want to go in there, especially for these guys as protection, because if they get their stuff seized, I want this stream going up at all times. Okay.
You guys have been in situations like this all over the world.
Yeah, similar. They're all, each one is.
We watch find some a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we really do. You guys do such great work. We don't even care about your political persuasion because most media outlets that we look at, you guys do very, very fair documentaries.
Yeah. Very earned, actually.
It's going to be a long night, Pete. Well, kudos.
It's going to be a beautiful night. You know why?
Lord, your God be with us.
You want to know why?
Because this is going to end.
Perfect timing. Yeah, we showed up at the live stream.
It may not,
and,
I don't want it to end tonight, unless it, in the end, no matter what happens, as long as it's pushing our country in the right direction.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. We're going to get this documented. Okay. We got Vice, HBO here. We're going to get this stuff on the record and sent out to the entire world as to what's going on here. Do you understand that? It's the most beautiful thing we can do, dude. The First Amendment. Okay, on freaking blast, motherfucker. Excuse my French. On blast. Okay, the world's gonna know about what's going on here. Right? You guys are the most beautiful patriots. Okay, most honorable patriots that I've ever known in my entire life, and we're gonna make sure that they don't do any harm to you.
Our ground. We're open here for dialogue. What's the rush?
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing? It's the sheriff who wants to shut us up.
Oh, I have no idea. But the sheriff, actually, I went to the sheriff's office myself. I went right up to the gate. I asked for him to come out. I wanted to talk with him, man to man. And you know what I wanted to tell him? Go out there and get to know these guys. I'll drive you out there.
Well,
I'll guarantee.
Already know. We've shed tears with that guy trying to educate him on the Constitution. And this whole thing would be a whole lot simpler if he just would have.
You met him in person?
Yeah.
He did.
Yep.
And he wants to allow. He wants
Come on,
to.
Al.
Just come to say goodnight.
You out here? Yeah, I just, okay, I don't. Take care. Someone else has to. Pete,
That's what I'm
It's going to be a late night, but there's plenty of time for sleep in the grave.
Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
And what made you decide to come out here?
Well, as a young man, I actually saw this happen a long, long time ago. And back then, it wasn't near as obvious as it is today. And
Hey, Deb, can you hold this so I can say hello?
I loved it when he blew that horn. Hopefully they'll be right back with us. But, that was
my brother,
especially
Blaine
fitting.
Cooper. Blaine.
The problem with this whole situation, my view is this. We have a small window of opportunity to restore freedom. And once it's gone, it's gone. And I have 12 grandchildren. 12 grandchildren, 5 children. All right? And who's going to fight for you? I don't know anybody else but me. And they're my responsibility. I brought them into this world. See? You know, I've always felt a good parent, was always a good parent. They never quit thinking about their children or their grandchildren. And you always want to leave something better for them than what you have. So it's just those type of things that motivates me and brings me on.
do you think by doing all this is bigger than Harney County?
This is way bigger than Harney County. I mean, just look across the nation. Look at the people that we have in political power in this country now. I mean, those people couldn't tell the truth and hit them upside the head. They lie literally about everything. And if you just see this in increments, our rights disappearing. Literally
Hey, in the background, tell me if you all see some lights coming in. I saw two separate sets of what I think are headlights.
For the FEMA camp, it's over with. You can't fight anymore after that. So you got to draw a line in the sand and say, okay, no more. Because I'll tell you what, I don't want to be here and watch innocent people and children destroy us. I would rather be on the other side saying, God, can't we do something about this right now? Send me back if you have. That's my feeling.
And what do you think about the sheriff's response asking you guys to leave?
Well, he's just not doing it. That's in a nutshell. He's just not doing a job. I don't know the sheriff. You know, I've had a little bit of correspondence with him through emails and try to express myself. He could be a wonderful man. He could absolutely believe that he is in the right. And so I don't pass judgment. And it's always my hope that at some point in time you say, whoa, what's going on here? Maybe I'm not on the right path here, and do something. Actually step up to the plate and do the job that the people in Harney County elected him to do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's very nice to meet you.
They didn't elect him. They didn't elect him.
Oh, that's right. He was appointed. He was appointed. I'm sorry. I feel like it's making mistake after mistake after mistake. Yeah, like in Nevada, we elect.
No, they elect here. This sheriff was caught up in a scandal, okay, and he was forced to retire early. The evidence room burnt down, and some stuff went missing. Wow.
The problem is what he did was he the entire set of local, county, and state legislators, federal government. Four letters. The last name is Wilson, RITZHEIMER.
That's no good. Hopefully they'll be right back up. I'm sure they probably will be. I wouldn't see why they would lose their signal for any length of time at this moment. I'm noticing I'm getting a little more hoarse as I go along. My poor throat. And I'm punishing it with coffee tonight. It's good stuff, though. Oh, this is some pretty tense moments. Our nightly episode of the news got a little tense there towards the end. I like when I get fired up, and at the same time, I don't like when I get fired up. And sometimes I just kind of let it go. And I did my best to be respectful, be responsible with my words, but at the same time, get my feelings out. And it was over the gun control nonsense. So I am hoping that they pop up really, really quick. If they don't, that would concern me. Oh, I think I see it buffering now.
Hold on. Feed went down. We're doing okay. It'll come back up. We're doing okay.
And I've done multiple. I got 2 deployments overseas.
Okay. Yeah, they're Yep, it'll come back up, streaming through. Actually, it's coming back up. Thank you.
We get educated and we see now.
Okay, everything's good. Are you guys getting good?
The line of pockets of some of these corrupt politicians. Although us with boots on the ground, we know we had good in our hearts, and I was there for my brother, the most important, my brother on my right, and we were genuinely liberating. We saw those people chanting and cheering us on as we came in. I was stationed with everyone right now. 10 years later, to see ISIS come rolling straight into that town, into that city, and those same people chanting and rooting them on, it makes it like lives are lost and it's all not. You know, there's a problem in this country. We've got to fix it. We need to stick to the Constitution. And I know for a
Well, I see it's still buffering, and that is a good sign. So.
that, because I'm one of them, there was a radical, there is a radical overseas, and I still haven't read the Constitution. It wasn't until I get home and you realize, oh wow, you know, you almost lost your life. So you get educated on it. It's a very simple document. It's so easy to read. It's so easy to read. Take the time, get educated, and then stand your ground. That is the supreme law of the land. The sheriff needs to uphold it and not be afraid. Once again, he needs to have the intestinal fortitude to stand up for his people. And if this whole thing ends peacefully, which we all hope, then hey, maybe I'll move up here. It might be an interesting election, huh? Maybe I'll run for sheriff myself.
Well, I want to thank you for your service. Obviously, you fought very hard for this country. Do you think like the country is not
No,
fighting?
I did not fight for this country. I fought for my brother on my left and my brother on my right. This now is taking a stand for the country. This is now serving my country. This is me serving my country. I firmly believe that. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's you guys got it
Right here.
Right? Have you met Emily?
No.
Let me introduce you to Emily. Emily, this is my we're live streaming. This is Debbie Jordan. You guys right now, right?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Emily, she's a producer for NBC. She's Giselle's counterpart.
Yep.
Yep. She's our favorite person. Yeah. Oh, not that you're.
Oh no, I'm Brenda.
I owe her a coffee and a donut because we made a bet that Obama's going to use this for his gun grabbing efforts. Yeah, and he didn't do it. I'm the only person I think she's ever not gotten into a Second Amendment argument with. I totally appreciated her perspective. You know what she told me?
What's that?
She goes, I don't care what your thoughts are on the Second Amendment. I've been at these things. I just have my opinion. And it's a very, it's emotionally charged one based on what I see. So, and I said, I totally respect that. Yeah, it's the same with everybody. Yeah, and I said, you know what? I totally respect that. Yeah, I respect it. And I didn't argue with her. Me, can you imagine?
How nicely respectful.
Yes.
Well, I see it buffering. I was sharing once again on social media, trying to get as many people
No, but you know, it's
to
based
witness
on
history in the making.
What's the word?
This is real
I
history,
shared with
folks,
her.
in the present.
I shared with her. We didn't have debate. She told me about her experience. No, she said she didn't care what I thought about
Are you guys
it.
working on the same project?
She's my co-host on my show. Yeah, on the Pete and Tilly show. That's all
I
right.
didn't know. I was like,
Yeah, I introduced her as my co-host. Yes.
okay.
Great. She's been with me for 5 years. Since, episode number 17. Now on 1,300 episodes. So. Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you think anything's gonna happen today?
You know what? I think the most beautiful thing that's happening is we're still here. Got these guys here.
With the other stuff, kind of, they stood down. Let me take something about we cover a lot of these guys. Yep. Right. Sorry, can you get this?
Yeah.
Hey, Shane. Okay, no, I was just asking, telling you to call me when you got here, and we just have a couple of straightforward shots to get. Yep. All right.
I did.
All right, sorry about that.
I didn't.
I see. So we had no idea they were going to do this. But when they call us, we can. Oh, right. Well, they were playing the rally. That's what we thought we should do. Rallies.
These satellite trips are on. They're good.
They're coming back in the morning. Good night in the morning. So if anything happens.
Great. Yeah.
They created this town like you.
Yeah, during the day, it's a bomb whatsoever.
No, not at all. That's why I was asking. I want to work with but no, we have to. Our crews are good night, except for one. And he's just coming up here to get some night shots of the. We haven't done any shots with the kids yet or anything, so we just wanted to get new shots. Yeah. We need to provide a buffer.
A life.
Sometimes the media being here, especially all the last few days, can make a difference between life and death. Because without movement, there's a huge media pressure. So I'm feeling right now, I'm hating to see you guys pull. I'm hating to see you. Is there only one fat truck here? Yeah. I'm really quite devastated. But, I mean.
Is everyone pulling out?
Looks like it, yeah. And so, well, see, most of the trucks pulled out before we started bringing heavy equipment and
Oh, LaVoy.
Tony's a great interview with LaVoy live on really decent interview. He was very well spoken, yes. He was very articulate. He was, and he was very compassionate. And it was very, it's online. Don't let his dress bully that man.
No, I'm talking about. There's a
I
big
believe that he's less
7-day run.
Yes.
It's a huge sacrifice.
And I think he showed.
These guys are in the middle.
You can't get more serious being out in the
Quarters and US 50.
Well, I didn't even think about that. Trucks, but most of them are before the barricades.
Yeah.
And our truck, like I said, we're coming back at 4:30. But they had to sleep for a bit. Last night they worked all night. They had.
You know what? I'm gonna go get this over here. Deb, holler at me when you're gonna walk this way.
Yeah. No, I knew what was going to happen. You know, I knew what was going to happen. Okay, they've been over in 3 days.
We're just going to shoot a few things tonight, and we'll probably go and translate.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Have a good night.
Nice seeing you.
Watch out for this right here. Watch out. Hey, watch out. This is freaking ice. Okay.
What's going on over here is the French Park kids. They need to be in school. So they're hip to it because I think they honestly were trying to play, get them pissed off so it brings more momentum to go. They're not falling for it. The rest of them start falling for it. And the sheriff is shut down. Yeah, and the sheriff is just using.
Hey, I got a camera on you. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is that cool?
But you know what it did too? It got all the kids on our side. Because they didn't have to go to school.
They got snow day.
Yeah, that's right. We got the support of the kids.
I love what you were saying. It's like I didn't like school that much, and I was good at spelling. I'm like, well, it's the same damn way, It's snowing and I get a day off. Let's go tubing.
Yeah, let's go tubing.
LaVoy.
Yes.
Mr. Finicum.
Yes.
How are you, Marine?
I'm doing okay.
What's going on, sir? We got 2,000. If you don't mind the light, okay, because this is all we have here. We're independent media. This is how we roll, right?
That's no problem.
It's great.
Sir, we have right now 2,000 people in the chat room.
Wow.
Yes, sir. They know the importance of having independent media out here with this live stream. We're live streaming right now to the entire world.
All right.
So I want you to just describe what's going on. Why are you out here, sir?
Oh, why are you standing in my bedroom? Is what you're asking?
Oh, I'm sorry. No
No,
disrespect intended. As a matter of fact, let me get the shot here. Here's.
Oh, I didn't make my bed.
He didn't make his bed, and he apologizes.
Yeah.
There he is.
It is a rocker, so it is comfortable.
There it is. So what made you decide to come out here?
Actually, not just for show. Okay. We had very good intel. Whether it is really accurate or not, I don't know. But it has all. What it was is that we were told that warrants were issued. Federal warrants were issued for my arrest, for Ammon, and Ryan Bundy's arrest. Yes, as well. If they have a warrant for my arrest, I don't want federal agents running around in the dark, kicking in doors. If they want to come and talk with me, I want them to be able to find me. So here I am.
Okay, and the three of you had warrants. I heard there were five.
Yeah, five. Two others. I'm not sure who those would be.
You're not sure who they are.
I'm not sure who those are.
Okay, all right. And that what you say was from a very reliable source.
Yes, it is. And Ammon kind of explained those things.
Okay.
And he could explain it more clearly.
Okay.
Because what it was, Ammon would be the person to explain.
Yes, sir.
Once again,
That's okay. Whatever you feel like sharing. But most importantly, I'm concerned. Not concerned. I'm concerned, sir. Well, I believe that you deserve better comforts than being out here in the middle of the snow in the parking lot.
It's good.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting ready to put on some dry socks.
In good spirits.
Everybody leaves my bedroom.
So why out here? Why the decision to come out here?
Right here?
Right here.
Right here. Because honestly, just as I said, if the federal agents need to find me, I want them not to have to kick in doors. I want them to come and look me in the eye right here. So I don't want them to have to wonder where I'm at. I'm not running. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just right here.
You're right here.
I'm right here.
That's right. Constitutionally.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. All right. It's a good day. It's a good day right now. Everything is fine. The nobody's made any moves, which is a beautiful beautiful evening, right? It's good we're still able to communicate out to the public that everyone's very concerned for your guys' safety, because we've all gotten to know the people that have been coming out, and we've been trying to share. You're beautiful patriots. You really, really are. You're some of our nation's greatest patriots.
Can I share just a little tidbit or a little thought?
Absolutely.
There's a movie that is way too violent to watch, but it has a great message to it. It's called The Gladiator, and in that movie, Commodus, who was an actual emperor of Rome, he's talking to his sister, and he's upset with the Senate. And he says, I'm thinking about disbanding the Senate. And the sister said, oh, brother, says, don't do that. Let the people have their illusions. And that's what I think we have, an illusion of a Republican form of government. We need to have more accountability of our elected officials.
Yes, sir.
And so I think right now we're operating under an illusion of freedom, an illusion of a republic.
Yes, sir. What do you have to say to local members of the community that a lot of whom I've spoken with that are in support, but in fear at the same time of speaking out because they don't want to be retaliated against?
The first thing I want to say is to those of you who brought the wonderful soup, the wonderful chili, the meat, and all
pizza
those
tonight.
Thank you so much. You are so gracious and kind. And I sincerely understand your concerns, because that is something I have heard throughout, not just here from ranchers after ranchers, but throughout Utah, Arizona, to those ranchers I've talked to there, that if we stand up, if we do something like this, the federal government will come in and take our ranch. I'm here to tell you, I'll tell you an actual account. The head of the grazing board down there, the president of the grazing board down there where my ranch is, came to me in a public meeting, says, Mr. Frincombe, if you don't stop what you're doing, they're going to label you as a rebellious rancher. And then they won't only take your ranch, I'll be out there doing something like mending, fixing my trails, and they'll come and say, you can't do that. You too are a rebellious rancher, and I'll lose my ranch. And so what kind of government is that if when they live in fear of what a central power will do to them?
Yeah, give me your jacket. Now your shirt. Now your pants. Now your boots. Now your hat. Oh, and now that you're naked, you're a terrorist and you're going to jail.
Because I wasn't properly dressed.
Right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jason Patrick. Well, Lavoy, I want to thank you personally out here for your service to our country, sir.
Well,
at this important time.
I want to tell you who the real people that I would like to take my hat off to is those ladies in the kitchen that work behind the scenes feeding everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, no person's effort is greater than another person's effort. And so, again, I want to thank those people who bring the food from the community, those who prepare the food, who serve the people here. That's real service. It's unrecognized and it's sincere. So those are patriots.
Yes, sir. Thank you, each and every one of you, of course. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. That's why we're out here.
That's right.
To show, that these are, you guys are human beings, patriotic human beings out here, right? Men, women,
and no children. Men, women.
Yes.
No children.
There you go. Awesome.
Well, I'm going to put my dry socks on.
Sure. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. Huh?
Yeah, you're getting good shit, man.
Huh?
Real good shit.
Oh, yeah. By the way, when it really counts, ladies and gentlemen, the mainstream media is nowhere to be found. We got one satellite truck left. We got 2 vehicles, and that's it. That's all we have here. Okay? We are literally out in the middle.
Oh, this guy right here. The boy, you want to talk to Newsweek? Hey, little boy. Newsweek.
I was just trying to make you mad, but
I missed a little
excitement here the last hour.
And Bundy's arrest, for Ryan Bundy's arrest, and 2 other warrants, federal warrants. And so,
Hey, Cap, no. Can you do me a huge favor? Dude, I have to freaking do something right now. Can you hold this? Please. Just point it out. There you go. Yeah.
I like your stories.
Hey, Cap, no. You all right, dude? Just hold on a couple seconds. I'm sorry to make you work.
What's that again?
I said I'm sorry that I'm not being your bitch right now. Hold on.
He who has the microphone makes the rules.
Hold on. Stay right there, Kevin.
I'm still kicking. I was just blasting it out again on social media. I remind you all to do it as well. It's just history in the making. It really is. And by the way, I love Lavoy Finicum. I love what he had to say. I actually had to go Google to get his name because, yeah, that's an interesting name to say the least.
Okay, thank you so much. Hey, I got beverages. You want one of these?
What's that?
If you want one now or later, ooh, all right. Check it out. If you want, you can put it in the fridge. What? What?
I got a feeling we're going to be out here for a while, right?
Oh, we're not fucking going nowhere. Okay. Yeah, please stay with me. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Captain O and I are reunited, Captain O, because of some security considerations with me putting out information about, well, you know, we've got, unfortunately, I've got some stalkers and I've had some recent threats because of me broadcasting my location at the Silver Spur. So Captain O, once again, is looking out for my safety, just like old times, right? Like when we did the border convoy. And of course, he's the one that brought HBO Vice out here. You did a documentary. Do you mind if I put you on here and talk about this? I want to ask you about this.
I did want to say something to the camera, not necessarily about that, but
yeah. Wait, watch this. This is what we're going to do right here. Okay. As a matter of fact, turn this way.
Let's see if
So we
get
get a
some
little
light.
bit more light. Yeah, come here. Come here.
Yeah, let's get out here in front of the headlight.
Yeah. Let's get in the light a little bit. Just a little bit of side lighting. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain O and I here.
I think the important thing that I want to say to everyone is that regardless, we have a lot of patriot groups that are out there saying, you know, what they did was wrong and this and that and the other. And the reality is that's semantics. We have people here that are standing up for the Constitution. They're doing everything they can to make their voices heard. And whether you agree with the ethics or not, the reality is, as patriots, we still have to stand up and support them in their message. You don't have to support them in their tactics, but you do have to support them in their message.
Yeah.
And we need every patriot in this country to come out here and support the message. Also, we need to make sure as patriots that this doesn't turn into another Waco. That was one of our biggest things at Bundy's when everybody showed up there, that we were going to prevent that from turning into a Waco. Well, we have the same situation going on here.
Yeah, we do.
And when I see patriots online and this and that and saying bullshit, well, what they did was wrong and this and that, you know what? Forget about that. The reality is patriots are going to stand up for the Constitution. We got other patriots standing up for the Constitution. You guys need to be out here. You need to show your support. You need to stop the bickering and the pointing the fingers. These guys need your support. They need your help, and they need it now.
Well, I'm also going to highlight the following, and this is an observation. You tell me whether or not it's accurate, okay? We're here in a different capacity, obviously. You with, in a media capacity with Vice.
Yeah,
HBO.
and for all those, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm right now in the process of trying to set up a constitutional security protection force to make sure that that these federal agents and these law enforcement don't just come in here like cowboys.
Yeah.
We have to prevent that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm here in a security capacity for Pete because, of course, Pete got a lot of wacko friends. He's like a turd magnet.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that way I can get my job done without having to worry about some knucklehead hitting the back of my head. But listen, here's another important consideration here. Dude, you and I right now, okay, you and I right now, we observed what was happening. They were buzzing around in Burns. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, the
I've never
police
seen
have been
that many
coming by,
police.
taking pictures of
Pictures.
our vehicles, everything. I mean, and the reality is that the good people out here, like myself and everybody else, everybody's being watched. I mean, they can come in and do anything they want to anybody right now because they're labeling everybody as terrorists for some reason. You stand up for the Constitution, you stand up for what you believe in, you stand up for the truth and the rule of law, all of a sudden you're a terrorist. Now they're going to throw you in jail and say, well, you don't get due process because terrorists don't deserve due process. And that's
right.
And that is one thing that we cannot allow to happen as Americans.
Here's what we need. I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? Captain Joe, myself, okay? I'm not armed. I'm armed with my mouth, okay? I'm armed with my live stream. I'm armed with a coalition of like-minded individuals that sit at home on YouTube and watch this. But I'm going to tell you something right now. How many patriots do you see at this front gate right now?
I'm not sure how many were.
No, I'm talking about how many people showed up here as a buffer in between the federal government and these beautiful people on the other side. How many people are right here at this fence willing to protect these beautiful people, unarmed patriots? I call for 100,000 of them out here. How many?
Absolutely.
How many showed up?
If you want to come out and stand in the road, actually, yeah. If you want to come out and stand in the road that blocks the reserve with flowers and flags and everything else, then do that. If you want to lock arms in front of this reserve and make sure that these federal agents and this corrupt government doesn't come through those gates, you can do that. Or if you want to go on in and do what you got to do, then go on and do that. Everybody has a place in this, and everybody needs to be here. This bickering and the bullshit that's going on with the patriots right now needs to stop. This is a stand for the Constitution, and one way or another, we need to do it as a country.
We do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say two things. Captain O, if you don't mind me saying so, right? And I'm not going to be out of line. If I am, you can just slug me in the side of the head. I'm not going to be out of line. I need to be really responsible right now. I called out this morning for 100,000. 100. Why we can't have 100,000 people in America? There's 350 million. I just figured we had a percentage of people who really cared. Okay, regardless. You know what? If somebody was drunk driving, should we SWAT team them with the freaking FBI? Right?
Exactly.
If somebody was doing 95 in a 50, should we send federal agents in and kill them? Okay. Even if, and I don't even know about the legalities. Let the judicial system work its way out. These guys don't need to be freaking killed. Okay, and I want 100.
Nobody's going to get killed.
Okay, I want
This is going
100.
to be done peacefully. It's
Gonna
going to
be
be
peaceful.
lawfully, and it's going to be done with the help of good American patriots like yourself out there.
It's the only. That's the only way it's going to happen. If we get good patriots here, unarmed men and women, okay, locking arms, we will stand in between a tyrannical federal government. Okay, we already know they are. FBI, check it out, dude. Okay, we don't need you to resolve the issues. You know who we need? I'm going to tell you who we need. We need the guy that I've been. We need the guy that I've been calling out. I actually went to the sheriff's office. Sheriff David Ward, I'm going to say this. Based on what I've seen happen tonight, the nervousness of this entire crew and the state of alert that these guys are in, I'm calling for your resignation for incompetence and putting lives in jeopardy, including the lives of the frontline troops that I spoke with today out in front of your sheriff's department. They have no idea who these good patriots are on the inside. They're shaking in their freaking boots, wondering if they're going to get shot. Nobody wants to shoot a constitutional sheriff. And you know what? If you think you're being threatened, okay, you know who's issuing those threats? It's your fake FBI freaking emailing types that use that to justify bringing in their heavy forces. Guess what, Sheriff Ward? You're in way over your fucking head. And you need to step aside and resign and let somebody who's constitutional and at least has enough sense to pick up the phone and call some of his constitutional counterparts and say, you know what, I'm going to be the freaking sheriff. You have failed to even show up here and meet these freaking people and break bread with them. You failed to do that here in the dirt. You could have been America's freaking hero. You could have been America's most constitutional, heroic sheriff to show up here and shake hands with these people and tell them, you know what, I'm the sheriff in this freaking county and I will take care of it. You could have done that. You failed to do it. Now what's going to happen? You're going to allow these people to get killed? You defer to the federal government? You fucking pussy.
Well, if I could say something too, Sheriff Ward,
and that was
even Sheriff Gillespie had the courage, and he was probably one of the worst sheriffs in U.S. history, had the courage to come out and meet the Bundys face to face. So far, we're not seeing anything.
No, we're not. And you know, that was a sincere, and I apologize if anybody was offended by what I just said. No, I don't apologize. That was a very sincere dropping of an F-bomb, most appropriately placed upon a man, Sheriff David Ward, who lacks the courage to lead in a county as the highest law enforcement authority in this county. This guy could have resolved it today. I actually went out to meet him today. He didn't even come out. I actually told his deputies, I said, these are great guys out here. Come shake hands with them. They're wearing, you know, you could come out in flip-flops and freaking shorts, okay? You could come out and meet them and break bread with them and say, you know what? You guys, okay, so you trespass, you'll be held accountable. I'll ensure your safety as human beings coming out. We're not going to allow the federal government to come in here and kill you. You could have come out in front of worldwide media to say, I'm the sheriff in this county and I'm going to resolve this issue and I'm going to negotiate with these people. Very, very safe resolution to this thing. You failed to do it. Resign. Everyone call out to the Sheriff David Ward and call for his freaking resignation. That guy's incompetent, and deferring to the federal government shows that he does not have the capacity to lead as a constitutional sheriff. You need to get rid of him, okay? Everyone needs to get rid of Sheriff Ward. At least for not having the courage, because that's called your fake justification to allow the FBI to come in and kill these guys. You dingling. You dingling. I spit on you. I spit on you. You freaking stupid. You wouldn't even come out like a man and come out and shake my hand. And you know what I wanted to tell you? Dude, put your sneakers on and your jeans and a t-shirt and come out here and sit in a freaking lawn chair and say, I'm the sheriff. What you guys did was wrong. I don't even agree with what they did was right. I don't agree that they should die, and I believe you can save their life. And you're not doing it. Why? Because, oh my God, I received a death threat. You're a freaking sheriff. Man the fuck up. Your community. Some love, dude. Seriously. I can't believe you. I cannot believe you, Sheriff Ward. You're probably sitting at home watching this on YouTube.
I'm out.
Huh?
I'm out.
What about me?
I love you.
Where are you out to?
I got to go back and I got to call Airman and make sure that these guys get it. Or do you want me to stay? Do you want me to stay?
Are you detaching? Do I have my security detaching again?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to stay?
I'm just kidding.
We're still live streaming, so.
Well, you know what? I'm fine. You know what? I'm armed with a live stream and not that you're armed. I'm just saying like you're watching.
I'm always armed.
Okay, you're always armed then. Because I don't even know. I don't ask any questions. Yeah, I know you can take them out with a dirty look.
That's right. I'll cuss them to death.
What happened? But anyways, I'm okay, dude. Oh, okay. Am and Bundy too? Okay. Dude, I want to go in with them.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Absolutely.
Just don't. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
No, you got free reign just as much as they do.
Okay, yeah, no, and I'll tell you what, if they were going to jam me up and say no, I want to make sure that we live stream all the way through for these guys for their safety as well. You know what I mean? All good?
You got the Bundys right there.
Which one?
Ryan and Ammon. Trying to get some news today here.
News trucks have absolutely bailed. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
You gotta worry.
So when we finally get ranchers here,
Ammon.
put the word out. All the reporters leave.
How are you?
Good.
All right. Good.
Can you not camera me for a second?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just let me know when I can come back, okay?
So this is all
Let me
ranchers
know when I
right
can
here.
come
This is who the SWAT team is going to come target. It's ranchers.
What's that?
This is the SWAT team is going to come target is ranchers, locals.
I do want to make a note. I've said it before. It's when they leave that
Okay, guys,
when the
move
news,
the
the mainstream news leaves, that's when they move in. Just
Hey,
wanted to
Deb.
make a note of that.
Deb, you still have internet? Huh? What's that? Okay. It's because of this right here. I need to put you on the right hotspot. Huh? Information. Who? Is she here? Ah. What's that? Yes. We're going.
Going here?
Yes, sir.
You got lights enough?
You know what? Can you give me a minute? I need to switch my live stream here. Hold on.
People are getting it. They've been texting me saying they're seeing it.
I know, but I can't walk away.
What are you doing? Do you have your hotspot with you?
Huh?
Do you have your hotspot?
I do. I have another hotspot here. Do me a favor. Hold this pole real quick.
I got it.
Hurry.
I got it.
Hold it.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you need to take it with you or?
The hotspot?
Yeah.
No, I have one in my pocket. This is the secondary when I walk away.
Take those pictures.
Huh?
Take those pictures.
No. Yeah. Throw that in. Just put it inside my bag, please. And this one is on that.
All right. Do you need it with you?
No.
Those codes? Just
The
in
codes?
case?
No.
Just in case this goes down, or
Huh?
in case you go down. Did you want us to go down with you, or you want to?
Do you guys want to go down, Kenny? I love you, man. I love you, dude.
Do you want to go down? You want to stay?
I don't know. We're gonna be moving fast. We're gonna move fast. I gotta go. I gotta go right now. Okay, hold on.
You need them up here? What do you need?
Huh? No, I'm coming to him.
Please go down.
Hey guys.
And the federal government is saying, no, you're not going to come in here. And
Who's bringing stuff in?
We're on camera right now, guys.
Who's bringing stuff into the schools?
That's Ward.
But so it's not. It's Ward's equipment. The Ward's.
Right. They were doing staging there, but
It's not
Ward's the
your
one
federal
shutting down the schools. Ward's the one that wants to go in and you know, be a cowboy about it. The feds are the ones saying, cool your jets and knock it off. So the reality is, what do you guys done? Trespass. You know what I mean? Wow. There's absolutely no reason on earth for this to escalate.
Yeah. Well, but I don't think the feds have any right being here. I just posted a thing on Facebook today because I thought Dave Ward was a buddy of mine until he proves different. And I told him that if he picked this thing up for the feds to go home, that the community would back him 100%.
Well,
as long as
all in all, when it comes down to it, he's the constitutional law in this county. He needs to be constitutional. He needs to step up, and he needs to remove all jurisdiction or any kind of unlawful threat. But from what we're getting in town, he's the one trying to escalate the situation.
So yeah. So and we haven't made any threats or anything or done anything illegal.
And I don't believe anything I hear from anyone until I know it for myself. I didn't come down here because I think any of the rumors I've heard, period, are true until I know it for myself. I came down here because this doesn't need to escalate. No reasonable human being in this country, in this world, should want anyone to get hurt ever.
Yes,
period.
sir. Yes, sir.
And as a Christian and as a reasonable human being, having talked to you guys, knowing the good people in town, our good law enforcement,
Yes, sir.
I don't think anyone wants this to escalate, and there's no reason it needs to. So,
Would you want to give your name, sir? Or if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. I mean,
I'm just someone that
yes, sir.
is here because I heard there was a threat, and I came down to say there's no reason to escalate this.
Yes, sir.
This is a talking situation.
Yes.
And no reasonable person in this country should want this to move beyond talking.
Sir, I want you to, I'm sure Sheriff David Ward's watching this. We're live streaming right now. What message would you want to give him, especially after the fact that I went to his office today to shake hands with him, look him in the eyes and say, come out here and sit down, break bread with these guys and say, you know what, I'm the sheriff in this county. And I'm going to make sure that these guys, sure, they're held accountable for, an infraction or whatever it is, but I'm going to guarantee that we're going to respect these men's rights, and we're going to guarantee that they're taken care of with respect. What do you have to say to Sheriff Ward?
I'd say just pray about it and, do the right thing. And I have faith that it will happen.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. How about yourself? You said you're friends with Sheriff David Ward?
Yep. I've been meaning to talk to you for a couple days now. I would encourage you to come down and talk to these guys. After hearing of all the threats in town, I was concerned, came down here concerned when the schools got closed, whether or not my family was in danger, whether my kids were in danger, whether the citizens, the federal workers in town were in danger. Coming down here, I don't think that's the case at all. I know that you'd be welcome down here with an extended hand. I don't know if that's what you'd want, but I think that negotiations, or at least coming down and talking to these guys, would be a great deal, especially to cool things off. And I mean, I'm not going to say I support these guys and what they're doing or how they went about it at all by any means. What they're trespassing.
Yes, sir.
They went about this, they kind of caught the whole community by surprise.
Yes, sir.
But what they're standing up for, I can't argue with.
And most importantly, their safety and their well-being.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want these guys don't deserve to be massacred over an ego trip. So that's pretty much my biggest concern and why I came
Sir,
down
do you
here.
believe that Sheriff, I just called for, and I have been, I went out to meet him in person. I wanted to give him a fair shot. But do you believe that Sheriff Ward, I've called for his resignation, but you know what? There's other layers. I said this myself, personally, but let me set that aside. You don't need to say that. Do you believe?
Why wouldn't?
Do you believe that there should be county officials, there should be state officials, state law enforcement, the governor that could intervene well before he should defer to the federal government to resolve this issue?
No, yeah, absolutely. I don't think the feds have the right to be here.
We're missing a few steps, aren't we?
We are missing a few steps. But at the same time, I personally believe that Dave is in this position at this time for a reason.
Yes, sir.
I think that I told you the last time I came out here that Dave was my friend. I wasn't going to backtalk him.
Yes, sir.
I thought that he stepped in when he was needed. He's done a great job. I've supported him up to this point, and I still support him. And I think that if I was in his shoes, I would be extremely I don't know if I could do a better job. I couldn't make better decisions than what he's making right now.
Okay, sir.
He's in a tough spot,
Mhm.
and you have to think long and hard before you sit there and go butting heads against the people that you trust. I mean, I don't know if his deputies would follow him right now if he decided to say, you know what, I need to go down there and talk to these guys, find some common ground, and see if they turn themselves in peacefully.
Right.
But that would be a step forward that he hasn't made that step forward yet, and that would be my encouragement. And I should have called him Donnell. Sorry, Dave, if you're watching this, I should have called you. I know that there's been so much hype over the social media and stuff that I didn't know how you would take it. I didn't think that you would take it very well.
But the best day is for him to come out here and talk to these beautiful people that are on the other side.
I would love to come out here with him myself.
Okay.
And let him know that, you know, I know that his family and other deputies' families have claimed to be threatened. And just so you know, I'm not calling you guys liars. I know that I'm not doubting the fact that you guys have been threatened. I honestly don't think it's from the people down here, but that's just could just be my ignorance.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't know that. You guys have more intel than what I've got. I'm just a dumb citizen who's trying to get informed.
Thank you so much for having the courage to come down here and find out for yourself. Now, have you been down here before?
Yeah, I've been down here a couple times.
You have. So you may see a different posturing here because they're very, very concerned. They've been alerted that that there's supposed to be a raid here, essentially.
I just got a couple of phone calls saying that there was going to be tonight.
Okay.
And I couldn't go to bed tonight knowing that possibly these guys could all wake up dead. And I went, if that happens and I didn't step in and do anything about it, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if that happened. Apparently it looks like hopefully it's a false alarm.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not gonna second guess my judgment on coming down here and doing that.
Yes, sir.
And I would do it again in a heartbeat if it meant coming down here and saving lives to guys that like again went about it wrong. They didn't go about it the way that I would have suggested, but they are getting results. They have gotten things done things that have been discussed and talked about that have not in the last since any of this began. These ranchers are getting picked off one by one by just tiny little things that escalate into big things. And we've got neighbors, ranchers down in the Waihe that are getting kicked off their ranches because they're turning it into a monument. Those guys have nothing left. People in Harney County here in a few years, the sage grouse comes back in for an endangered species again. I don't think that fight's over. It's not happening right now, but these ranchers could be in the same boat that those guys are down there in Hawaii. And that would break my heart. I think that they need to, come and at least get their voice heard and show their concerns on their rights to run cows on their public lands. And that is truly a real concern, and it should be of every one of ours that our rights are being jeopardized.
Yes, sir. I agree.
And so I don't know if I want to put a whole lot more on there. I'm not.
You did a great job. Thank you very much.
Going to get shot.
God bless you, sir.
You betcha.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for your courage.
Sorry about that.
No, you did a phenomenal job. You really, really did.
Thank you, guys.
You betcha.
There's no reason our country should not be
here. I don't know if they want to. Is it okay if
I don't know what to say really. I'm not a good speaker.
That's okay. If you want, if I face it this way, you're going to be on camera on a live stream. I can keep it this way, and you can just do audio if you want.
And in the end, what kind of questions are you gonna ask me?
You know what? I just want to ask you why you're here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's up to you though. We can do just audio. We don't need to put you on camera.
The only
Look.
bad thing is I just don't know. I'll probably stumble and sputter.
No, you know what? What inspired you? I've done a lot of interviews, and it's just a conversation.
The generations to come. That if we lose our land, the government is going to take away all the other generations of land.
Sure. Well, you know what? What inspired you to tonight come here and stand here, right in this land right here?
I just believe that the whole operation that is going on right now is they're trying to help out the people.
Okay.
And I'm here to support that.
Yeah,
and you're here to support that. How about yourself now? Are you related? Are you here
Yes,
together?
this is my mother.
Okay. You and your daughter were inspired to come down here. What inspired you to come down here with your daughter?
Well, we're ranchers and farmers too. And we don't like the way our whole country's coming, even mainly with our president.
Can I put you on camera? Do you mind?
Well, I don't talk
You don't-
that good, but I'm just totally, I'm for
No, that's
freedom.
okay.
I'm
That's
for
okay.
freedom.
It's awesome, and don't worry about not talking so well. I get criticized for that as well, and I'm a radio talk show host. But you know what? But this isn't about me.
Yeah.
Just a little do you believe that there's a lot more people like you who are afraid to speak out in this community? I've heard from so many people that say, you know what, Pete, just let them know we support their efforts, but we can't speak out because we're going to be retaliated against. A lot of good people in this community.
I see it.
You think there's a lot of people like yourself. Now you're standing up with courage, but there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to speak out.
I know.
Right?
I know.
So do you believe you're here representing them to say, you know what? Okay. So a lot of people in the local community are literally going to hear your voice right now.
Uh-huh.
What would you say to them? That you're here on their behalf, or do you want to encourage them to come out here and say, you know what, we can do this safely?
Well,
in
I would
numbers?
like the people to come around to meet these people and know that they are Christian people.
Yes.
That this is for the America. It isn't another country.
Yes.
You know, that we are for our own stand of freedom.
Right. Are you concerned something may happen to them if we don't come to their and be a buffer between a potential federal government and these good souls here on the other side?
Very much.
And we can have peaceful resolution through we the people. Don't you agree?
Yes, we're praying for them.
Yes.
And I read on the Facebook and on blogs and stuff, and people are lying in this area, and they're talking about things that are not even true, and they're blowing it out.
They are.
And it makes me mad when I do read that.
Yes, ma'am. I thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you very, very much. You too. What a great example your mom is setting for you with such courage to come out here and say, you know what, it's up to us, we the people, to stand, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, folks, you guys heard it. Local residents out here. Thanks. Thanks. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you. Two more. Okay. We have two more. And folks, before I put you on camera, if you want to do audio, you're welcome to do that. Or if you want to do camera, it's a live stream and you can actually speak to the local residents. You can speak to everyone around the world. We have literally thousands of people right now who are in the chat room. And I'm sure Sheriff David Ward will also hear your voice. So it's up to you. You want to do audio?
Do I have to do it this very second?
No, absolutely not. No pressure. I just wanted to let you know what the options are.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, being here, you can remain silent. There is no value. It's priceless. Okay? I'm telling you. Seriously. But if you want to say a few words. Sorry about that. I apologize. I apologize.
Now, I just want to warn you.
Uh-huh.
You want to piss the sheriff off long before you want to piss this lady off.
Oh yeah. You know what? I really, I'm saying this because everybody heard my spiel about the. Oh, hold on a second. I got to take care of something about the sheriff. The sheriff can fix this. Yeah, he can fix this. Okay. I'm upset that he hasn't come out here. I mean, you folks are coming out here. And I can't believe it. I need to go get a battery right now. You know what? You got time to think about it. Let me get my battery. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, you guys. There's residents. There's all kinds of people out there. You got it.
Still streaming?
Yes.
I thought you were going to go down.
I was. They bailed on me, I guess. I don't know. I was going to go down, huh? You know what? I had some important. I'll tell you. Did you see who I spoke with? You don't want to have that streaming though. Push the stop play button.
Well, we kind of wanted to hear you down there.
I understand that, but I was asked to. What? You want to go down there? You want to go down there yourself? I'm with Ryan Bundy right now. I was asked by Ryan Bundy to talk to the local residents.
Yeah.
Okay. That was really, really important. They came here in support. Okay. So.
Yeah, there's a lot
Hey.
of people in here supporting you. It's great.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. No change of plans. Hey, we got cameras down there. No.
Yes.
Can I go down there?
What's that?
Can I go down there with them?
You can go down there with them.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll back. I'll check the rooms, and then if worse comes to worse,
Excuse me?
I can head out here. So I was gonna roll back with them.
Oh, are they going to stay?
No, they gotta go.
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
No, the crew.
The HBO crew.
Yeah, where they at?
They're getting ready to jam out.
Jam out where?
Back to their hotel. Do you want me to stay here, or what do you want me to do?
No, we're gonna. I mean, if they're gonna be gone, then we're gone, right? What are we
Okay.
gonna do?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they were already inside. Hey,
what's that?
They're. You know what? I can't talk on the stream here because we have an important consideration here. Okay, they didn't go down there. I don't know what's going on here. Hold this real quick. I need to get off camera. Yeah, I need you to hold this, please. It's urgent. Thank you.
I'm sure they'll be right back up. Probably lost signal because she's got the phone around other wireless devices that are knocking out the stream from the towers. So, yes, I'm a geek. I know these things. Wow. Well, I hope he stays because if they take off, it's not going to be pretty.
No.
Are they?
Where's O'Shaughnessy?
I don't know.
Shut down.
What's going on? Can we turn this off?
What's going on?
We're on the stream, right? So,
Yeah.
Right? What are you looking for?
O'Shaughnessy?
Should we turn the stream off?
I don't know what's going on right now. O'Shaughnessy, come in. Hey, HBO, come in. HBO, come in.
Where are we going?
They're driving down the road and they get my radio.
HBO.
Later, they're going to be back tomorrow.
HBO, come in. No, they're going to a completely different place. HBO, come in. HBO, come in.
I want to turn the stream off.
Well, that is quite interesting. I don't even know what to think about that. And she actually cut the stream. It says this live stream is over. They have to create another event in order to even come back up. This is interesting. I've got my own thoughts on it, and they're not real good. Wow. I could not see leaving these people right now. Mainstream, any and all mainstream media will leave right ahead of something happening. I've watched it over and over and over. It's no secret. And wow, I don't even know what to think at this point. I mean, did Pete just leave these people high and dry to have whatever happen? My time, Central Standard Time, it's 11:41. I think it would be 9:41 their time. I really don't. I know it would be 9:41 their time. I can't see leaving this early. I mean, you know the old sayings about "Oh, dark 30." Yeah, usually these things do happen right around or right after midnight. Wow, it's interesting stuff. I'm looking through. I refreshed my my subscriptions on YouTube, and I see that Blaine Cooper had posted something about an hour ago. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it up, and then we can go from there. Wow, it's really a shame. All right, this is what Blaine Cooper had to say a little over an hour ago.
Blaine Cooper, we're out here at the Muller National Wildlife Refuge Center here in Oregon. What's the location? Is this Burns still?
Well, south of Burns.
I'm here with John Ritzheimer, Ammon Bundy, Lavoy Finicum. Patriots ready to make a stand. This is a call to arms. Ammon?
We need you to come to Burns or to the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge, which is about 30 miles from Burns, Oregon. We have taken over the refuge. We have made a hard stand. We have done this because this refuge has been a tool that has been used to destroy ranchers, destroy loggers, and to oppress the people here in Harney County. We feel like this refuge will provide a place for patriots from all over the country to come and to be able to have a place out of the snow. We have food, and we have a place for you to stay. And we plan on being here for a long time. And when the snow melts here, our intentions are to free to allow the ranchers. We're going to protect the ranchers while they begin to ranch, protect the loggers so they can start logging again, so that they can start mining again. And that is our plan. But we need bodies. We need you to come. We need those of you who understand what is happening in this country to come and to stand.
You guys, this is Blaine Cooper. You say you stand for the Constitution and you're ready to make a change in this country. You're sick of what's going on in our country. We need men. It's time to make that stand. We all chosen to make that stand. It takes you too. We can't do it alone. Please get out here. Lavoy?
I'm doing this for my kids. I have 20 grandkids and daughters and sons. I want them to be free. I want our Constitution to be upheld in its original intent. I want freedom to be restored to our country. And unfortunately, our political class doesn't have the will. They're entrenched and they won't do it. So here in this little place, we'll uphold the Constitution.
will return these resources to the people. It belongs to the people of Harney County, these good folks. And so I'll stand here with my friends. We plan on hurting no one. We're only restoring freedom, liberties, so that these good people can use their lands and resources again. And that is why we're here.
There's already people here from all walks of life. I don't know the first thing about ranching. I'm a city boy myself. 11 years in the Marine Corps. Now I'm serving my country. This is serving your country. Those of you that claim to protect and defend the Constitution, this is what it looks like. We need more people to get out here and protect and defend the Constitution. This land belongs to Americans.
Everybody,
put this flag up right here over that sign.
Exactly. Come here. Everybody see the flag?
It's what we hung up here.
We the people.
Close it out. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't know I muted my mic. Sorry. Wow, that is indeed interesting. I'm just looking to my list here of people I'm subscribed to, and I was hoping to see them come back up, and I'm not giving up yet. I do have another video. It's captioned, urgent message, please circulate, get children out of wildlife refuge. It's by Kafka Winston World. It's hard for me to say with my voice all the way, my throat the way it is, and I notice it's getting worse. So let's see what they got to say there.
Hi, everyone. It is January 5, 2016. I am going to be reading a warning that is on the Oath Keepers website, and it is about the Oregon standoff. I know that a lot of people have their opinions about the Oath Keepers. I know that a lot of people have their opinions about the Oregon standoff. That's not why I'm reading this warning. I'm reading this warning because if what the Oath Keepers are saying, this could be a very dangerous situation. And the concern is the children there. I've heard reports that children are there. That I really do not agree with. It's fine for adults to make a decision, to take a stand, to put themselves in a dangerous situation if that's what they feel they need to do. But to bring children into that situation when those children don't have a say is, yeah, I have to agree with what I'm reading here. It is unconscionable. So I'm only going to read the first two paragraphs because that's really the warning, but it goes on so you can read the entire thing on your own. The link is below. Oath Keepers have received very credible information from an active duty source within the Special Operations community that at least one SOD-X Reserve National Guard Special Operations Detachment, and you can check out what the SOD is. Well, seems that our National Guard has special ops units now. And it's actually pretty amazing looking at these articles. America has a new commando unit, National Guard Special Operations Detachment. Could boost secretive command. And one more. Special Operations, SOD-X. The U.S. Army Special Forces has been organizing 10 new SOD-X commando detachments among the members of its 2 reserve groups. Most of these new detachments have about 30 members, but at least one based in Rhode Island. There's one in North Carolina, and you can continue reading on about SOD-X. But apparently, this SOD-X unit under the command of Joint Special Operations Command has been tasked for this standoff. at the Malheur Wildlife Reserve and moved to the area. Given this, we should expect that other special operations assets, such as Delta Force, will also be involved if the Obama administration decides to give the green light on a military raid or strike, and we should expect the presence of the infamous FBI HRT, which were present at both Ruby Ridge and Waco. Due to this, anyone who has children there at the wildlife refuge needs to get them out immediately, and do not take any more children there for any reason. And we do know that some children, including a baby, have been seen there. We do not need to have the risk of dead children in this incident. It is unconscionable and immoral for anyone to place children at risk of being in the middle of a firefight or military raid strike on the armed men holding that federal wildlife refuge. Now, of course, just because military special operations units have been sent to the area and are tasked with a possible action does not mean it will be done. It may not, but we do not trust the Obama administration to do this right, which would be to handle it like the Montana-Freeman standoff rather than the Waco standoff. And anyone who thinks that Obama wouldn't dare drop the hammer on Ammon and his men is a fool. We hope the adults in the room, in the administration, and in the federal law enforcement offices and military community will keep that from happening, but hope is not an operational plan. We don't trust them, and you shouldn't either. I sure do hope that Obama, law enforcement, military will not just resort to firing first, but, well, like I just read, Stuart Rhodes doesn't trust the Obama administration or federal law enforcement, military community, and neither do I. So if you could circulate this information, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. The link is below.
Wow, interesting. I bet if I was a fly on the wall of the White House or any particular golf course, I couldn't count how many times Obama made remarks about sending a drone to Burns, Oregon. And that really gets at me. When I was younger, I knew that type of war machines were going to come out and show their face, so to speak. I knew it. I could see it. Well, you got to realize, when I was growing up, right around that certain age, you had the Transformers came out. That's what I watched for a cartoon was Transformers. And I knew that our technology was going to go that direction. And I sometimes daydreamed about these robots warring each other. And I thought, well, that's nice because innocent people don't have to die. Well, unfortunately, I guess it's not to coin a book title, but The Art of War. They figured, well, we can use these machines to wipe out hundreds or thousands of people and not actually risk one human life. And, while that sounds good for the winning team, it's pretty traumatic for the losing team. And there's a lot of innocent people that have lost their lives thanks to Obama and his little drone brigade. Hey, I think it's great. I think it's great to have those tools. But can't we just use them to defend our country? When did we last defend our country? In reality, let's get real here. Vietnam did not even really involve keeping our country free or defending our country. It was a political war just like almost every other war. I do agree with what I know from history of us getting involved in World War II. I don't know much about World War I to even be able to comment, but World War II, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm not a history major by any means, but I do tend to try to specialize in humanity and humanitarianism, if I can get the word out with my throat. And it just it's gotten out of hand. It's ridiculous. It really is, and it's saddening and it's frustrating, and we have to do something. Just like we heard people say, even if you don't agree with the tactics that they used, you know, you have to at least stand up for them and stand with them for being Americans, for being patriotic, constitutional Americans. Part of that is the understanding that you don't have to agree with everything that they think, and they don't have to agree with everything that you think. That's the beauty of true liberty, of true freedom. It's that each and every one of us can be individuals of our own, and we don't have somebody telling us what we need to think or telling us what we need to do. It's ridiculous. It's gotten to the point, and some people may not believe this, but again, I'm probably speaking to the choir here, but people are getting arrested for feeding homeless people. Seriously, they're getting arrested for feeding the homeless, right? Oh, it's done out of concern because they want to know how many calories a day that these people are taking in. Hey, I've actually heard that excuse. I can't remember if that was the North or South Carolina one or a Florida one. I can't remember, but I actually heard that as an excuse from the local quote unquote authorities. Um, it's crazy. It's absurd. It's insane. And we just keep doing it over and over again every single day. You know, most of us don't have a true reason to complain. Even if, you know, we can't have the things we want. I spoke earlier on the show about how me and Jen are pretty much minimalist. We don't require a lot. We don't ask for a lot. We're pretty simple people. Don't get me wrong. We have many complicated thoughts. We think on so many levels. It's one of the reasons I love her so much. You know, because she believes as I believe. You know, keep life simple. Why get all, you know, all in this and all in that, and just, you know, what's the point of it? But at the same time, she has the ability to think about something and to think about herself. She doesn't have to follow a herd. She don't have to. She can have her own independent thought, and she's strong with it. And it's a very respectable thing. And I wish that for everybody. I really do. It would be a much better world instead of hearing what everybody has to say about something. And I know I'm saying that while I'm talking to you, or about worrying about who we might offend or being offended. You know, we need true liberty back. And part of that is callousness. You know, I keep seeing these things for stop bullying, stop bullying. Hey, look, I don't agree with bullying. I wasn't a very popular kid myself in school, and I got bullied a lot. But you know what? What they are doing is enabling the bullies. What they are doing now is actually enabling them. It's absurd. And I know that at least was starting to happen when I was in high school. You know, because there were times that that things got rather hectic, and I went to administrators and I voiced my thoughts, my concerns, and I got blown off. And the reason why I got blown off was because I was just a stupid stoner. I wasn't, you know, one of the football players or one of the baseball players. And my parents didn't have a bunch of money, so I got blown off. So I have to say I experienced that. But back to what I'm getting at is now the way they are doing it is instead of letting the kids toughen up, which is what I actually had done myself. Now they are just wanting, and pardon my language, but to bullshit the kids. You know, and now they're trying to get everybody else, you know, to get in line. And you can't mandate, you can't make laws on moral issues. You can't do it. It won't work. It just won't work because an immoral person is an immoral person. A law or a rule or a regulation, they don't care about that. It's like taking guns away from honest citizens, that have committed no crimes. It doesn't make any sense. Why does the whole class have to stay for first 5 minutes of recess when you only had one bad kid, right? That never made sense to me when I was in school, by the way. Wow, I don't know if they are coming up, and I'm just rambling on, but hey, that's what I know. I know my life experiences, and if I can help another, or if I can open up more thought about a particular situation, then I've done my job. I by no means am perfect, but I actually appreciate the mistakes I've made because I've learned to become wise. I've learned to become patient. That was probably the hardest one. Within this last year and a half, I've actually learned the meaning of love and unconditional love. And that was, aside from patience, probably my hardest lesson. How do you go about loving somebody you hate? How do you go about loving somebody that destroys you? It's not easy, but it's possible. And I can't say that, that just because you're supposed to have that unconditional love that you necessarily need to give in to that other person. That's not what I'm saying. But as a human on the surface, we have to think about one another, even if we don't like each other. We all have our roads, different roads, and they're probably close to being equally as hard. And we just need to understand that other people have issues that are very familiar in ways, and we learn how to deal with them. So instead of us judging what the next person does or jumping upright and said, well, I would do this. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's an interesting world. I know it sounds like I really rambled there, but there was actually some pretty deep thought mixed up in those words. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down for now. And I will be watching if they come back up. I'll give you my honest opinion. I don't think they're going to, but I will keep refreshing my screen. I have to go run something in the freezing cold outside, and I'm probably not going to make it back. No, just kidding. I got to go drop something off outside. And I'll be back up, but I'll keep refreshing the stream. I'll be up for a while to see if it comes back. If you're subscribed, you can go and change your notification settings or whatever, so you'll get an email. If you're wanting to catch it back live. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll probably be on at some point before our normal news time tomorrow with updates in Burns, Oregon. And if it's extremely quiet and we don't come on air before, we'll see you at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we do love you all very much. You're all part of what makes this world go round and what makes it so wonderful. So with that, we love you. Be one with your spirit. Go in peace and be with love.